want to talk about this.
Yeah.
That's my main complaint with action movies having talking scenes. It's the fact I signed up for an action movie.
Monty, how do you feel about, like,
care.
How do you feel about like clips in a movie? Like when they keep like throwing clips around. I hate that.
I love it. It's fine.
Oh my god, you're part of the problem.
As long as they punch while they talk, I really don't care. The only person that can monologue to me is Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Anyone else, I genuinely couldn't care less.
Oh man.
But even that, Dr. Doofenshmirtz earned the right to rant to me because he's funny. At least he's funny. When I get to hear Fantastic Boring here sit there and talk about space-time continuums, oh my holy...
That's fair, though.
What a fantastic subject. Please talk to me more about spin fluids and supermatter in my action movie over a cup of coffee.
I hate that all the superheroes have to be like, this is the smartest man on Earth. This is the second smartest man on Earth. This is the third smartest man on Earth. Now we're on Marvel. This is the smartest man on Earth. How much can you relate to that? I don't know.
I mean, like,
probably.
listen, I'm gonna be honest. The smartest man in the room in terms of Metal Gear is an otaku who
doesn't need
himself.
to fucking say it. Let's go ahead and put that to rest right there. The smartest man in the room doesn't need to be told, doesn't need to tell anyone he's the smartest man in the room.
No, Otacon just pees himself in its face.
You know what? I can relate to Otacon. But like, how many times can you relate to Spider-Man after he gets cucked 1,500 times? I give up.
Well, I mean, it's not every day. Well, I mean, people at O Block could probably relate with how much their women die.
Well, I mean,
So,
I don't know.
Spider-Man just gets cucked over by, like, the writers as much as we get cooked over by everything else. What can I say?
I'm running
Well, I
out
mean,
of
Spider-Man's
ways
girlfriend
to
dies every movie, so I'm gonna be honest. At what point do you kind of get distilled from that? At what point do you get kind of detached? Like, damn, I guess damn, this stinks.
Well, I mean, it perfectly represents the fact that we're always going to be virgins.
And then that massive offshore peanut facility went up inside.
Alright.
I'm gonna have sex just to fucking spite you.
I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
I'm
You know what
already
I'm gonna do?
done.
I'm gonna send you the... No, I'm not.
Landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
But still, it's just like...
You know, I don't even need to, like, rewatch this.
I don't watch
cutscene 'cause
movies anymore.
Well,
There's
yeah,
a reason
watch...
why I watch kids' movies. I actually watch kids' movies. I watch Rio and whatnot. I still watch Rio. Like Rio 1 and 2. Oh, I still binge watch that. It's funny. I like it.
The birds are dead. It's over.
I know. Well, it's from Blue Sky Studio, which is a great studio, so I'm gonna be honest, yeah. And I get it, the birds are dead. So is Spider-Man's girlfriend, but you get hard on every time you see her on screen.
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence.
This entire frickin' thing's just gonna be Monty minging while frickin' we play Metal Gear and actually comment on it.
God forbid am I not allowed to derive the singlest bit of enjoyment from watching two characters talk to each other on a Metal Gear stream? Am I like banned from deriving even a smidge of entertainment from this?
I'm just frickin' messing with you, dude.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration.
This is the fattest double standard I think I'll ever be put through.
Yeah, well, you live in the life
Other
of
than the
medicine now.
autism test. This is the fattest double standard.
Okay, we'll skip
Well,
that
my
part.
bad. I hate breaking it to you, but here's the funny thing.
If you need
You're
to,
living Innocent's life now.
contact me
Have
by
fun.
codec. The
What the
frequency
fuck?
is 140.
How's that a bad thing? Okay, well, okay.
When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you,
Don't take any of this personally. I'm just having
codec
fun,
will be.
poking a bit of fun.
When you hear that noise, press the
I
back
know, it's
button.
fine.
The codec's receiver directly
Like,
stimulates
seriously,
the
as much as
small
I like
bones
taking
of
the
your
riz
ear.
out of everyone,
No one but
there's
you
a
will
reason
be
I'm
able
always
to hear
happy to
it.
have people hop in for this.
I'll contact you if anything changes.
Alright, what's next?
Oh my god, wait, we're on
Make
Raiden's
your way
arc.
to
I could have
the
sent
upper
you an
section
image
of
of
the big
Raiden.
shell.
Fuck.
How do I get up to the next level?
Yeah, we literally played through all of Snakes. How did you forget
There's an
that?
elevator at the
I
far
forgot.
end of that
I
area.
lost track of
I joined the stream.
Dog,
What am I
this is
watching?
Dog,
Never
this is why
beating
we
the
have
allegations.
D&D recaps.
Suit uses
This is why we need
electrofiber
D&D
technology.
recaps.
a byproduct of fiber optics
This is why we
research.
need someone to freaking play in place
The
of ramen.
texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material
That's-
protects against a
don't
wide
say
range
that.
of toxic substances.
I'm just
The
taking a
suit
whiz.
itself
It's
has a
not
wider
necessarily
range
No.
of
jab
sensors.
oriented
It is
at him.
referred
It's
to as
just
smart
funny
skin
to
in
bring up.
military R&D.
Isn't
Data
this the
about
guy that
damage to
rides in a
different regions
rocket
of the
and
body,
gets sent into the
including
roof and
blood
explodes
loss,
or some
is
shit
exchanged
like
between
that?
the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a
What,
lot
the
of
one
passion
Metal
on my
Gear boss
torso.
that has a
The suit
jetpack
applies varying pressure to
and he's
major
based off a
internal organs to
Russian
maximize
space
performance
cadet and he
safeguard their
literally
functions.
dies by
They call
exploding
this
just like how the
skull
cadet
suit
died on
fossil.
re-entry?
Yeah, that was the Fury in Metal Gear Solid 3. We already played that game.
Oh, well damn, nice to know I missed the best. nice to know I missed before the series dropped off.
Locate the hatch
Idiot!
Dropped off. What the fuck?
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
So it peaked at 3.
Yeah, you're right. We're on. We're on
I don't
year
blame
2,
you for
and then-
saying that, honestly, because 4 was.
Hey, you want to know what
weird.
the worst opinion to say that no one can counter you with because you're right? Well, they peaked at 3.
No, they didn't. Revengeance exists.
No, I feel that's too different to be considered the same game.
That's fair. It's.
Because I'm gonna be honest, they completely dropped off the Solid Snake deep lore stuff, and they just went metal guy with a sword, go swing.
Just you wait. Just you wait. They're gonna come out with Metal Gear X. Metal Gear X Vengeance.
Edison's been obsessed with this for like a while, by the way.
And then Snake's gonna be there, and he's gonna. I don't
Because
know,
I'm gonna say Metal Gear Rising and Metal Gear Revengeance quite literally are just not Metal Gear games because they're so damn different.
They're the
They
same
are.
game.
No.
Well, I mean they're not
do you
part of the
stealth in Metal
series.
Gear Revengeance?
They're not part of the same series because they're so different for me.
Well, yeah, they
They're
are
not
very
like
different. I will
stealth
own up to
games.
that. They're not really stealth
It's not-
games. They're hack and slashes, and
Yeah, they're
more
hack and
typically-
slash. It's like if Dead Space made a dating sim and it was technically canon because it happened in between 1 and 2, where it's like, yeah, but no.
Yeah.
I
What the heck would
imagine-
even happen between 1 and 2? 1 and
Exactly.
2 and 3 would make more sense.
I've sighted an enemy sentry.
Because frickin'
Wait, but,
Clark had a girlfriend after the events of 2.
AM-94 and a Makarov.
I need
It
to
doesn't star Isaac, just like how Metal Gear doesn't star, what's his face? Instead, it's replaced with Sam.
Drukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's
I like
this?
him.
I'm trying to remember his name. The guy who's the guy with the eye patch, whatever his name is.
That's
They become a
Raiden,
band of
who I'm
mercenaries,
playing as
an
in
army
this
without
game.
a country.
Raiden isn't
Dog,
just some
what
randomly
happens
generated
if-
character. He got starred in. I am playing as Raiden right now before he became a cyborg.
What happens?
I'm
if
talking
Metal
about
Gear-
Big Boss.
Oh, I'm killing myself.
Big Boss. Okay. Okay, which one are you talking about? Solidus? Or-
The guy who became Big Boss after his mother, he literally had to kill her.
Are you talking about Venom? Wait.
No, he's
Metal
talking
Gear,
about Naked.
Metal
He's
Gear
talking about
3,
Naked.
the ending
He's
of
talking
Metal
about
Gear
Naked.
3. Yes, him.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He did die, like, after the events of 4, so it makes sense that, like, technically...
He was like a main character, because wasn't he like through the first, second, and third games and then died at the 4th?
Okay, let me explain something very important. You're mixing up Naked and Solid. Solid is a clone... you're mumbling.
Oh, well, no wonder they look so similar. One's a clone of the other.
Yeah, literally. Try to articulate what the frick is going on. Basically, to make a long story short, Solid's a clone of Naked. Naked kills Boss in 3, and then Solid is made, leading to Solid, who you're going to see on the elevator right here, right now, being the main character for, like, 1, 2, and 4, and also Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, which are not PlayStation games, they're MSX games.
I hope they come out with like Metal Gear Revengeance 2, and then you have to play as fucking. You have to play as Snake.
Still, though, you get what I mean by, like, it's just...
Besides me.
That's
Yeah, the
not
series
a
is
It's not the same. It's not the same because all the characters, all the ones you knew, are
We may
gone.
not know who he is, but
only
he
one
managed to
remaining
take care
character
of
is
every
Raiden,
sentry in the area.
even
Or
then
the
it's
ones
all
that have
about
stayed have changed.
Whoever he is, he's
I don't
got
think
some
Raiden ever
skills.
really-
We need to get an eye
Changed,
on him.
yeah.
But for now,
I don't know. You can hold up the two images to me, and I couldn't tell, and I could tell them. I would not tell that they are the same.
Did you
Well,
say
frankly, to
nerd?
be honest,
nerd.
Raiden's look for
Node.
vengeance is directly stemming from his look
Use
in
the
4,
node
so...
to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
How many?
Pull up
What
the
kind
map
of
the
fucking
structure.
lore is this?
That will
God damn.
delete the solid
Mothy
side
never
radar.
watched JoJo. I don't think you could keep up with the continuity.
I don't think I can. I'm just trying to sit here and wrap my mind around the fact of, okay, so
Uses
one's a clone of the
biological
other,
magnetic fields
then
as
kills
input.
the original.
These estimated enemy positions
Okay,
are
let me
projected
explain,
onto a
because
map.
you need a
According to
complete
reference
reboot.
points collected via
3 happens before the
GPS
events of
signals
1 and 2.
field personnel reports. We need to
Fucking
get to the map
contingency.
through the
No,
Fucking
pull up,
contingency.
put this data
pull up the
process into
timeline that we
practical
made.
use. The
Pull it up
node
yourself.
Three
size is
becomes
about 3
three
feet
becomes
high. Should be
before
colored
1 and
blue.
2. Why can't we
Each
just make
area
games
has
in
at least
order?
one.
No, because it's not
Kojima wanted
linear
to.
storytelling.
Just push the action
They
button.
had to do it in this order. It's because
Kojima wanted to tell the tale of, like, the boss, because we never got any retrospective into the boss.
That's perfectly fine. Just don't call it Metal Gear 3 then, because that makes it sound like it came from the future. Or like it's the game after 2.
True.
If you name
Honestly,
a game
I agree
3,
with that.
then it sounds like it comes after 2, because that's how numbers work.
That's fair.
They
It was
should
like,
call it Metal
I
Gear.
am not in college right now, just to be told that 3 comes
no.
before 1 and 2.
It said Metal Gear Zero. It should have just been Metal Gear Zero.
It could have been like, don't even call it a number at that point. Just call it Metal Gear Before Time or something like that.
Got to. That's also
It's just,
viable.
you get what I mean. It's just, don't call it anything but 3. Anything but a number greater than 2. Because then it gives off the impression that it's a sequel, not a prequel.
But what if they want you to play it in that order? What if they want you to go from jumping from timeline to timeline? What if it's like a flashback?
Well, then that's called this is gonna be a real hot topic. I'm probably gonna get banned by Dog for saying this. That's just called not giving a shit about your timeline. That's like FNAF.
Yeah, but like you don't have
Scott
to
Coffin made his
always
games up on the
post
run though.
story
Scott
in
Coffin's a good man. The lore is the lore, and it's notorious for being the most confusing thing ever.
yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but
I
like
mean, Kojima, I don't know how much of this game stuff he made up on the run, probably a lot given how 4 ended, but with all due respect, he at least had a much more coherent timeline than FNAF, I'll give him that. Frankly, with all due respect,
Yes.
I completely get that, and honestly, I do agree. Common naming conventions can be a big pain in the butt. It's not necessarily just something about Metal Gear, it extends to every piece of fiction that we consume. A game with
Oh
a
yeah,
higher
no, it's just I'm not gonna nitpick either. I'm gonna blame every single video game series that ever did this. If you have your game called blank 3 or blank 2 or blank any number greater than 1 and it comes before 1, but you call it blank 2 and you do not clarify anything that it's in the past in the title, that's
Doug, help
on
me
you.
out here. Doug, help me out here. Is there any reason why you would play Metal Gear Solid 3 after Metal Gear Solid 2?
Because it's a fun, good game.
Because
and it
it's the
expands upon
numeral
controls.
next. It's the next numeral game.
Yeah, and
Literally.
I mean, what if they
It gives
want you to
context
experience the
into what
storytelling
happened.
this way?
Well,
Like,
also-
I feel like there's some kind of nuance that builds up in the storytelling. It's not about like the building up of a story. It's about like the changing of a perspective when.
Actually, that
from
is a
going
good
from
point,
2 to
Essen
3.
has. It does work as a good plot twist to some extent, because up until this point, we don't really have an explanation for what caused, well, Big Boss to turn into Big Boss.
Yeah.
Cool
like,
concept. Call that Metal Gear Before Metal Gear. Don't call it Metal
Yeah,
Gear
but like
3.
then people will be like, well, is that how
it's
you gotta?
confusing then, too, because they don't know if that's where they should play it or not.
Play your games, or present your games, and have the player play them in a straight line timeline-wise. If you have them jump into the future, then back into the past, then back into the future, when you're
That's
looking
just
this
because
over
you're
as a
stupid and
dedicated
you don't know how
player,
to read the subtext. You're the problem.
blame me all you want. It's called basic numeral counting for a reason, and it's because the Greeks needed to know how many cattle they had, just like how I need to know that
I guess
a game shouldn't be named.
Play this.
The radar should be functioning
Then
now.
fucking say it. If you're a popular enough game company, you shouldn't need to be pulling this many sticks out of your ass.
Oh, man.
The terrain as well
thing
as
is,
the
that could
position
If you're
Yeah,
popular
no,
enough and you had a dedicated fan base, trust your fan base. Trust them to
Why?
know.
Oh god, I can't even argue this because we are playing this in chronological order. I think we're going against what Kojima wanted.
Yes,
care.
exactly.
It was
Because of
But
the
if you're
you're
discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
actively proving my point as you argue it.
I know. I'm just here to be contrarian.
Oh no,
just don't
that's fine. I
care.
get that you're trying to be here to be contributed and whatnot, but it's just
Yeah.
So be careful.
I love being a
present your games in chronological order, timeline-wise, because it gets real confusing for anyone who either isn't into the series extremely deep to actually sit down for hours to decode the timeline,
Jack, is everything
or
alright?
a dedicated player
Jack,
who
can
at
you
this
hear
point
me?
gives up on the series because they don't know what's happening anymore, because 1 minute this guy's here, the next minute he's 80 years old, the third minute you're
Bull crap.
Hey, man, you didn't want to put
I'm
it together
calling
because you
bull
just
crap.
didn't
I'm
hear
calling
enough.
bull crap right here, right now. With all due
How
respect.
about this? I cite myself as a source because this dropped me out of Metal Gear because it's so damn confusing. This dropped me out of FNAF. It's so damn confusing.
Oh, shut up. No, I'm putting my foot down right here, right now. I can say this
Who?
because...
Me or him?
No, both of you. With all due respect, 3 communicates that it takes place in the past a lot better than FNAF ever did. You can't say that Metal Gear did this bullcrap and that it sucks when Metal Gear actually communicated that it happened in the past.
I don't care what happens in the game. I care what
Chaos.
they say in the title.
Chaos.
Because I
Well,
don't
then
play
why do
the
you-
game before I buy it.
At this
Because
point,
when I'm
why
at
do
a
you
game
care?
store,
Why do you freaking care? Why do you care what happens in the game if you're not gonna play the game, if you're just gonna look at the title?
because that's how fucking GameStop works. When you go into GameStop, you look at the CD disc. You can't play it at GameStop. You need to buy the box and go home and play the game. GameStop doesn't honor returns. When you buy the game, you play the game because they own your ass and your PC afterwards, because the resale rate is a rock and a shoe. That's why. That's why I care about what the game disc says. It's because you can't return it after you buy it, because that's how GameStop works. That's how every physical game copy works. What are you gonna do? Buy it off Amazon and then return it back to the seller 1,000 miles away? No, the hell you aren't. You're gonna buy it and eat your shoe.
Have you ever considered looking at the back of a box?
Yeah, I mean, if you fuck up your purchase, you
Does
fuck
the
up
back
your
of the
purchase.
box say what timeline it is?
Yes.
It does?
I swear it
Oh,
does.
no.
It articulates the year.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, no, dude,
I'm
just
looking
check
this
that,
up.
because I'm probably being bullcrap, and if I am, I deserve to be frickin' crucified for that.
I will. I have not been made an. I'm not gonna make an ass of myself over this. Okay, what Metal Gear box do you want me to look up?
Call themselves
3.
Sons of
Three's the
Liberty.
one where we
Metal
go back
Gear
in the past.
3.
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
I don't know, man. It's so hard to swallow the pill that the game order is just out of order.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake.
What happens if you just
died
play
Where
the
is
game
it?
out of order completely?
Here we go. This is the back of the box.
Ignore.
This is the back of the box, dog. This is what it says.
I'm not watching right now. I'm more concerned about the game, but...
MSG has officially blown our socks off and kicked our asses. PlayStation Magazine.
Oh, my
MGS3 looks astounding from its inscription story from its gameplay. GameSpy.com.
Stay extra sharp until you can find a
Do you
node
think
to
That's what the
log in
back of the
from.
box says.
What about the
It's a bunch of
commandos?
game companies saying that how good the game is. That's what the back of the box.
C.
Oh wait, here's another
president?
version that's in
Seems he was
Japanese.
spotted on strut B.
Strut
Crap.
B?
Well, I guess this could also be seen as the back. Is this the back of the
The big
box?
shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2.
Complete.
Each unit
Does not
consists
say
of
anything about a
central core
timeline
and
though. It's
6
talking about
struts
how the game
surrounding it.
plays.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry if I got a shitty image here. I can try to zoom in.
Shell 1 at the moment.
Here's what the back of the box says. This is the back of the box.
Get to a node. Log into the
Yeah,
network.
no, that's fair.
Got
That's
it.
freaking fair. And honestly, with all due respect, is a valid freaking criticism. With all due
Alright, here you go.
respect, you're making
I
a
sent
mountain
the
out of
image.
a literal molehill. I get that the game order is like backwards, and that's a fancy nitpick, but you're turning a nitpick into a game-breaking problem for no reason whatsoever.
Well, no, this isn't just the game itself. This is just. This goes from.
I know it's everything, but the way you bring it up, you literally brought up timeline conundrums and stuff like that, and at that point, it just sounds like you're making
It's not even like timeline conundrums. It's just. I want to play through my main character's history. I want to live his life with him, not live his past, then his future, then his presence.
Wait.
That's
Here, wait.
I want to walk his shoes with him. I don't want to see him as an 80-year-old man, then as a baby, then in his teens, because then I have no
Here's an
connection to the
issue.
character after a couple games, because it feels disconnected. It doesn't feel genuine. I'm not there with him anymore. I'm away from him. I'm just a guy holding a controller playing his game instead of actually being a person standing next to him.
Did Raiden just slip on bird crap?
Yeah. Well, but what about this? What if that's how they want you to feel? What if that's the story? What if that's the narrative they want to tell?
Well, if that's the narrative, that's the narrative being
Yourself.
you're disconnecting the player from the character, which is not what they're aiming for. I can say that proudly.
Unfortunately, it's a fucking story, and it's not a fucking game. Okay, it's a game, but Kojima likes writing stories more, I think.
And in that case,
Kojima likes
if he wants to write a story, it would make sense that he wants the player to walk through the character's footprints through his life. You live his life with him.
Not every story is told that way.
And that's why not every story is as easy to understand as the one next to it. That's why some stories are absolutely insane to try to understand.
That's
Why
fair,
do you think
but
Metal Gear has to be
frankly,
easy to understand?
honestly, I hate being that kind of person, but with all due respect, Metal Gear's a lot easier to decipher when you're actually playing through it than FNAF.
I think
Yeah,
you can
I
play
know. I'm
through
just
Metal
using
Gear
FNAF as a very, very
No,
crude
I
reference
get that,
or
I get
example.
That. I'm just
Listen-
bringing up a point myself here. With all due respect to FNAF, it's literally built like a freaking choose-your-own-adventure game in terms of, like, the plot, whereas at least you can get the answer for, like, Metal Gear with how everything goes, because that's how it's
Hold
sequentially
on.
formatted.
Hold on. I want to propose. Do you have to play Metal Gear in a specific order to understand Metal Gear? I mean, so long as you eat all the Metal Gear games, you can just sit down,
Right,
put the
look
red
at that
lines
wire
together.
fence.
I don't know, man.
You may be
Moth
able to
is-
No,
cross
I think you
just
do
think-
need to play them in chronological order to
Crouch
understand.
down.
I think
No,
you do.
actually,
Then push the
I
left
played
stick
5
in the
first,
direction
and then
you
I
want
started
to
playing
move.
through the series in
Push the
chronological
crawl
order.
button
My first
again
games were
to
Level
stand
5
up.
and Revengeance,
You can
and
use
I
weapons even
understood,
while
like,
crawling.
5 well.
This is different from
I
VR
was too
training,
young to
so you
understand the
keep
themes
that
of
in mind.
Revengeance and Raiden's full story, because Revengeance is a direct supplement to Raiden's story. So I will give.
Do you
Revenge-
need to play Metal Gear 1 and 2? Not
No.
the solid 1 and 2, just Metal Gear 1 and 2. Is that
you
like
can skip
mandatory?
Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Team 10
Don't
is
worry,
in.
you can skip
Do we
those and
really
still
have
understand
no
the
line of
story. I just want
communication
Yeah, but
with
is
the
it like
seals?
skipping
They don't know a
JoJo's
thing
Part
about
1?
us. You know we
and
work
2.
in the dark, and this mission is no exception.
I mean, both
Only
the
a
games
few
comment
people
on
know
things
about
that
your
happen in
presence
them,
here.
but they explain what happened
There's
too.
no need for concern.
It just gives a bit of
This
extra
operation is
context,
under
but you don't have to
Pentagon's
play through
direct
Metal Gear 1 and
command,
Metal Gear 2
and the
to,
NSDD
like,
came
get the
from
full
the
story.
Vice President and the Secretary of
Because
Defense.
they were
Your
MSX
mission may
games.
be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
I get that. It's just it shouldn't ever be. It feels like it should never be this confusing.
No, that's fair.
Where it's like, what's happening now?
That's what they want from
No,
you.
that's easy to
They want you
explain.
to be
No,
confused.
Ed, I'm freaking calling out your bullcrap right now. Metal
Okay,
Gear,
I
I've been
okay,
playing
I get
through the
it, I
entire
get it.
series. It's not like reading Sonic 2 where you have to decipher what Chris was thinking in that exact moment. The series is pretty cohesive.
Well, here's the thing. Sonic 2 was extremely coherent for me. It went in chronological order. It never jumped
Wait,
back
no,
in time,
no,
and it never
wait,
jumped forward in
what?
time.
Bullcrap. I'm certain it did at times, but it doesn't matter. It was still cohesive.
In a flashback, it did flashbacks,
Yeah, that's
but it
true.
never jumped an entire book into
I've
the future or
located the
back in the
node,
past. They
but it's
never
under
did that.
police
I remember
surveillance.
Sonic 2. I
get
would
any
know.
closer.
I read it.
Distract
We
them.
read it.
Try
I
making
don't think
some
that's
noise to draw
inherently
their
bad.
attention
I feel like
away.
you're arguing that it's
Now,
inherently bad
Flatten yourself
that the
against
jump
the
in
wall and
timeline.
hit the punch button.
Well, it's just if they did, it is when you don't clarify that you are.
Well, I feel like you could very easily tell. Doesn't it like show the dates when you're playing the game?
Yes, Metal Gear does show the dates when you're playing the game. It does. Literally every Metal Gear game takes place in the
I
same
get that
year
it shows the
published.
dates when you're playing the game. However, I'm just trying to look through this through the eyes of a child who just finished
not a
Metal
children's
Gear
game, is
2,
it?
and
This
you're at
cannot be a
GameStop.
children's game.
Oh my
Literally
god.
the only
Fine, how
game-
about this? The eyes of a teenager, the eyes of an 80-year-old man. You
By
finished
then,
Metal
you
Gear
could
1 and 2, and you're at
understand.
GameStop.
Well, okay.
What's the
Right.
next game?
Watch your back. That's a sign
God,
of a
You're
Most
trying to go
what
story-wise.
UAV.
What is the next game?
If it spots you, it will alert enemy
You don't have
personnel.
access to the internet
Exercise
because
extreme
Explain
caution.
something
it
very
wasn't
Play all
popular
the
back
games
then. You have to
out.
us.
Put them in order yourself. I feel like
Okay, I need to
I
explain
sense
something
you're offline for a
urgently,
while.
like right
Try
now.
to
Every
locate
Metal
some
Gear
chaff.
game, except for 3, 3
You
is the
can
only
also
exception,
destroy the
takes
engine
place
or
in the
the
year that it
camera.
was published.
Some of the UAVs may
Solid
be
2 was
armed.
published in
Be
2004,
careful.
so it takes place in the year
Copy that.
2004. It's a really simple system, only 3
Wait
is
a
the one
second.
that deviates
I
from
just
it.
intercepted new intelligence
Oh my
on the
God,
operation
why?
being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, I wasn't born then. I don't know the context of that.
I'd understand if they deviated later down the series, but having 3 be the only exception. Oh god.
It was late down the series. 4 is like 3 was supposed to be the end of the series before Kojima roped in to make 4.
Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package.
3's a matter of
Easy money.
fucking
Good work.
history.
Your
Which is
retrieval is on the way.
it's a
Come on home.
flashback.
Roger that.
It's like wait, it's like but wait. Did you know that this happened? The entire story has changed. You have now you understand. Like whoa, so that's why he did it.
Alpha Zero, respond.
Honestly, I thought that
That's
was
not how it feels.
They want you to feel like
That's not. No, that's not actually how it feels. It's like
want
Mighty
you to have the
Eagle. I
mystery of,
needed you to
like, I
lose faith
wonder
in me, so
why-
you have faith in yourselves. No,
I
no,
wonder
actually,
why
it feels like that.
betrayed us. I wonder why Solid Snake did all of that. It's like there's like the nagging feeling from all the previous games, and then 3 comes out. It's like, oh, finally, we got to go back in time to discover and uncover the mystery of why.
Then clarify that on
We
the
did
box.
it now.
Then clarify it on the box.
No, you
Please.
can obviously tell.
From the box cover?
You can tell by playing the game. What the fuck? Play the game.
Dumbass. How about this? Does it needs to say at the front of the box, because when you buy the game, what are you expecting? You need to
How
look at
can
the
you be
box
so
before you buy the
stupid?
game. You look at the do you buy games blindfolded? Do you walk into any kind of Solid Play studio with a blindfold on your head? And I'm not saying you can look it up beforehand, because the internet was very iffy back then.
They want the confusion. You gotta piece it together. If you don't piece it together, you're not using
Well,
your
do they
brain.
want the... I can't tell what you're pulling out of your ass and what you're being honest about. That's what confusion is right now.
I've been around Edison long enough to
Maybe I
tell
just
you that he's pulling what
maybe
he
I
said
like to
before
put
out of
things
his
together
mind.
like that.
I will admit, both of you have good points. It's really easy to tell that you're playing the past in Solid 3. However, I do think it should be a regular practice for video games to describe their stories like how books has described their back covers.
Yes, I'm fine with it jumping in the past and the future. Tell it on the box, please, before I buy the game, so I know what I'm getting, because if it's a game I don't like, I can't return it.
That is actually a good point, with all due respect.
I can't return it. If I buy the game and it's in the past and I did not like the past, I want it out of the past, well, I bought the game and now I can't return it.
Wait, but then you would like the past if you knew if it was in the past?
This is what
I don't
conversations
understand
are
what
like.
you're saying.
This is what conversations are like with Edison. Get used to it.
No! You just hate my ass. You just hate my ass.
Hey,
This is my completely unbiased opinion of hating you separately, Edison.
Why would you hate the game if you didn't know?
Yeah. Do people with other opinions just not exist in your small world?
Yes.
No, I just don't get why you would not like the game just because it's in the past.
Anything that isn't coded Yu-Gi-Oh based, do you just like not understand?
No, I'm not. I haven't even
No,
mentioned
actually,
Yu-Gi-Oh
let me
today.
explain. Let me explain. Edison actually has been
Okay,
paying
hold
a lot
on.
of attention to
Wait,
the
no,
series.
I'm
I
starting
will
to
give him
get
credit
it.
on that
I'm
front.
starting to get it. I speak before I think.
I get it.
But I think I get it. It's because you did say. you did
It's
say you
just
wanna
this.
follow the
You're
guys,
not
but-
gonna like every game in a series. There are gonna be people that do exist on this earth, and they call them a
Hold on.
unicorn, if you will, that do not like Metal Gear 1, but like Metal Gear 2.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, okay.
And there are going
I
to
get
be
it, I get
people who like Metal Gear 2 and thought that Metal Gear 3 was going to be a continuation of 2.
All
Only
right,
to find
I'm-
out it takes place before 1.
Well, let me
I spoke
explain
too soon.
something.
I spoke too soon. I get it
Actually,
now.
No, let me explain something very important. This
I'm killing
game literally
myself.
baited everyone into thinking that you were going to be playing as Solid. If anything, a criticism should be explained to this game.
Why not be honest with your fan base?
I don't
Because
know.
they want to be clever.
Well, Kojima's freaking weird. I will be honest on that front. I don't know why he did that. 3 at least
I like
articulated that you were
Kojima
playing
as a
survival
troll.
aspects on the box. But 2, I don't really remember the back of 2's box, but I remember that there was an outcry about playing as frickin' Raiden over playing as frickin' Snake. And with all due respect to Raiden, he isn't a bad character. It's just that, like, at this point, everyone was really used to the shenanigans that happen in Metal Gear.
So there was an outcry over Metal Gear 3 because it lied to the fan base.
2.
I like
2
those.
Was it 2 or-
lied. It was 2. It was 2. 3 never lied. It made it very clear from the beginning who you were playing as. 2, however, didn't really frickin' articulate that. It's kind of the issue. I will give honest criticism there. 3 was honest. Even if, like, the timeline thing could be confusing, it was honest. 2, not so much.
Yeah, I understand the game being honest afterwards, but it's just like initially.
Well, 3 was always initially honest. But 2 never was initially honest. It frickin' duped you a bit.
A game should be allowed to.
Then
lie
now I
to
get
you,
why
you
there'd
know?
be an
I think
outcry
that's
about
funny.
it, because once again, it's just...
It's,
Don't
it's
trick your
still
fan
part
base.
of the story. I feel like Metal Gear Solid
I get
3,
that's part of the
know-
story. Don't trick your fan base.
Yeah, no,
Don't
that's
hold
valid.
something
Oh,
out in front of
man.
them, take it away, and then give them something they didn't ask for. That's how you get an outrising,
I
which
will
is
be
exactly
honest,
what happens.
I love
Yeah, but
Raiden
it takes
because I played
time.
Vengeance,
It
and I
takes
think he's
maturity
fun.
to put the pieces together and think, you know, maybe it wasn't so bad.
That is true, inherently. I will give Edison credit on that front, but with all due respect...
However, here's the thing. That would work if the player was basically strapped to a chair. There are probably some people that saw the game and immediately turned it off and said, I'm not playing as my favorite character. Why?
It's a clone of your favorite character. Arguably, your character is a clone of that guy. I mean,
Well, no,
it
let me
gives
explain.
context.
Stop.
Well, no, they turned
Edison,
off the
you're
game and tried to
confused.
return it because they weren't playing as their favorite character anymore. It's just like, oh, I don't want to play this guy's story. I want to play his.
Edison's confused.
I
Let me
thought- I
explain
thought
something
you
that's
sold
very
the
important. Can I please get a word in? Raiden isn't a clone of anyone, just to make that very coherent. We're talking about Raiden compared to Solid Snake.
That's what we're talking about. I thought we were still talking about Metal Gear Solid 3.
No.
Alright.
No. We're talking about 2. Because I think that's more apt than
Yeah,
3.
alright, that's fine.
Because at least 3 had an overlap with, like, Naked acting a bit like Solid. But he was just... That's 3 isn't relevant to this conversation. 2 is, because Mothy has a good point. There was a lot of outcry over people not being able to play as Snake. Despite Snake in this game being portrayed as really cool, and you playing as Snake in the previous game, you thought you were going to be playing as Solid Snake, but in reality, you weren't. You were playing as Raiden. And I like Raiden because I played
That's valid.
Vengeance, but
It's like, I understand. I'm not saying that the character's bad. I'm saying that I'd like to play as them when I want to.
yeah, that's what I'm saying
That
too,
I can
actually.
be on the same page
Yeah,
with,
yeah, I agree with that as well. Frickin', I like
That's why there was an uprising and an outcry, because I'm not saying he's a bad character. I'm saying I don't want to play as him right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to play as Snake, not
Yeah.
Raiden. I want to play Snake. I don't want to touch Raiden right now.
With all
And then
due
they lie to
respect.
you and they hold Snake in front of your face and then they pull it away and give you Raiden. And it's like, well, I don't want this.
Yeah, and
And then they're like, oh, but we tricked you. I'm like, yeah,
As an
you're a real
outsider.
dick.
I actually
As an
agree.
outsider to this whole thing,
I want a refund.
I think it's
because
fucking
that's a
hilarious.
dick move. Why would you do this? What did I
It
do?
is a douchebag move. I will.
I love
agree.
that, like, Kojima was
Kojima's
just such a big
troll.
troll.
He is a big
I
troll,
fucking
but that
love
doesn't really fully.
It's just, I get that there's some people that are like, haha, real funny, and that's a good joke. And then there are some people like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, it's kind of the thing.
And I'm
with
just,
all due respect.
I'm one of those people where it's like, if you lie to me, I'm gonna very quickly drop your game series and kind
Yeah.
of spite it because you aren't honest. Why
You're the
should I
purge.
buy your
You're the purge. Why
games
you
when
gone?
I'm probably not gonna get what I'm being told I'm gonna get?
Yeah, that's
If I'm
something I
told
agree
I'm gonna be
with.
play as this, I'm gonna
You got
play it
weeded
as
out.
this, and you've lied to me once, why would I ever trust you? Because you're probably gonna lie again. If you've lied to me once, you'll lie to me twice.
That's kind of the thing, yeah. And it's something
That's
I
the whole
fully
point
agree
of like
with.
storytelling.
And
I
at that
think.
point,
Like, storytelling has a lot of
at that
honor.
point, why look at the games before you buy them? Because there's a fair. It feels like you're gonna get lied to again. So why even look at the game?
These are
At
both
that point,
valid
boot it up and get ready for
criticisms.
My Little Pony.
I don't know. I feel like lying is like a important part of storytelling. You gotta tell lies. You gotta.
Yeah, tell lies within the story. Tell lies in the story, not out of the story. That's like saying I'm gonna tell you a story and then I punch you in the nose and steal your wallet. Well, that wasn't a very fun story, was it now?
No, but like I'm thinking about.
Because I punched you in the nose. But if I tell you a story about a guy who got punched in the nose, then it's an interesting story. But if I actually punched you in the nose, it wouldn't be too funny of a story now, would it be? It would not be an interesting story.
Like, I mean, I feel like sometimes
That's what they do when you lie to your fan base. You're taking it out of the game. You're making it about them now. It's no longer about the game. Include the game as much as you want. When you lie to your fan base, when you talk to your fan base directly, you're not talking about your game anymore. You're talking about the fans.
Yeah,
This is why breaking the fourth wall is such an itchy topic, because you're directly addressing the people playing the game. You do it wrong, you'll hurt them, and they'll get mad at you, and they don't want to play your games anymore. And when they don't play your games, they don't buy them.
I get that.
And they lose trust in your series. That's why it's such an iffy topic. That's why I hate it when game series lie to me.
I can't speak to whether or not Metal Gear did it correctly, but I can speak to the idea that you can get away with telling a lie to the audience. Like,
There's getting away with it, and then there's should have done it in the first place. You can lie to a fan base and get away with it on the first try every time. If it's the first time you're lying to them, you'll get away with it every time. Whether or not you should have, that's a different question.
I think I'm just gonna drop the topic.
It's
I
kind
can't
of
get
like
my
a topic that isn't getting anywhere, but I agree with all due respect.
Unless you'll let me finish it now. I mean, I'll finish it. I'll finish my thought if you
With all due
let me.
respect, it's obvious you two have very differing opinions on this and can't really, like, concede on them.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of a conversation. You gotta disagree on something, or else we're just gonna say, oh yeah, I agree. Oh, I agree too.
Well, with all due respect, you two are freaking just going back and forth, and it's not obvious.
That's the whole point of a conversation.
You're not making
that
any
it-
progress, you freaking idiot!
But sometimes that's the point.
Sometimes I need to wrap this controller around your neck and tug, and the world would be significantly better.
People don't get it. They don't get it. Besides, this might lead to a topic change. I feel like, you ever what is it called? I forgot what the movie was. What was the name of the movie? It was the one where, Blair Witch. People thought that was real for a long time, and
Blair Witch. People thought it was real.
Yeah, I think it helped the horror genre.
Rosemary.
Like the horror
Just tell
genre,
me you're okay.
being honest,
I'm
removes
all right.
a lot of the
It was
horror,
a
right?
close one, though.
Oh, good.
No, not really. Being honest in a horror genre, that's, I mean, yeah,
It's the
sure.
helplessness
If you
of
lie,
it,
you lie.
know?
If you're honest, you're
Just
honest.
watching with no power
Yeah,
to
but like, the
help
whole
you.
point is that you
It's like
have to
having a
lie to
ringside
your.
seat at a boxing
Well, it's
match,
not the whole
but
point. I
much
guess
worse
people
because it's someone I
want,
love and
if they want a
stakes are-
horror game, they
Rosemary. Maybe
There's a
this
difference
is
between a movie and a
speculation on
game.
my part.
Oh crap, why'd
So
you get
that
my
the girl
Wi-Fi
wasn't
here? Of
Louise's
course it was a
choice.
miscalculation.
No. I apologize for the outburst.
But like
I'm all
horror
right.
works
I will
best
see
when you're
this
not
through.
expecting it.
Rose,
There's a difference
Fight
between
together,
horror
okay?
and buying a
We have
game.
nowhere to run. Neither
If
do
I
you.
was, same thing with, there's a difference between a movie and a video
You know
game.
that.
I'm
I know,
all right,
big
sir.
shocker, but I gotta explain this.
I can't
How about
speak
you?
to like if they
I'm
did it
good.
correctly, as
Then
I've
the
said
mission
before,
goes
but
on.
like
But Rosemary,
maybe there's a
there's
reason
one
why they
thing
did
you
it like that, and I
understand.
feel like
Sir?
I would like to know their
Got
thinking
it.
behind it,
Yes, sir. I understand.
or why they like pulled this punch on the fan base.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'd like to as well, because occasionally game companies make a mistake. That probably was just one of them. They made a mistake. Oops, everyone does it.
I'm curious if
They tried for the whole fake out thing to introduce a new character. It did not land, and they made a mistake. live and let live.
Yeah, which is
Like, I'm
perfectly
curious
valid,
if there's a
yes.
point. If there's a point, like, if there's like if there is a potential argument, if you could argue for because obviously I don't have the whole game in my head yet.
Now, one of the main things for me is when you do make a mistake, own up to it.
There
They
is
did.
a point for
They
freaking the fake out. I will admit this. There is actually a really good point for the fake out. But it's explained later in the story because there's a lot of analogs between this and the I just snapped someone's neck by accident.
Oh, you aren't Snake. Ryan can afford that.
I mean, yeah. Oh, sick. Progression. Okay, how do I throw you over the ledge? I need.
Because I'm looking at this in retrospect. I wasn't there to play it in order
That
or
is
anything.
true.
I'm
That is
looking at
true.
it without the context of Outcry. I
I'm
don't
looking
have
at this through the eyes of a casual player.
Yeah, and both perspectives are perfectly valid. Ryan's story has a good purpose, and there was artistic merit, but at the same time, it was inherently deceptive to try to trick the player base into thinking they were going to be playing as Snake, when in reality they got righted.
But like, why would it? Well, I get why, but like, why should it matter? That
Well, in retrospect,
that
it really doesn't, because Ryan's story is good, but in the moment, it felt deceptive and disingenuous, and that would have been a turnoff for people playing the game, rather than actually indulging in the core themes.
that makes
Here's
sense.
the thing, though, with all due respect to Kojima, he always hated the prospect of making a sequel that was just more of the first, which explains why he did decide to go with Raiden instead of Snake. Because he
I
wanted
love
to
him.
actually
He's such
comment
a
on that.
troll. He's such a troll.
This isn't
Yeah,
him
I
being a
get that.
troll, this is him inherently being, like, disliking
No, I
the
understand
concept
that
of his
thought
own
process. I would just loved if he had actually told the players he
Communicated
was going to
that,
do this.
yeah.
Yeah, to communicate.
thing. Yeah, communicate.
Just
It
for
would've
the
been
love of
lovely.
God, talk. Talk to your
I don't
people.
know. It feels like you're complaining about him like an ex.
Well, Kojima made a lot of mistakes throughout the development of Metal Gear. He isn't as squeaky clean as everyone thinks. He's still a genius in some regards, but with all due respect
We're
to
gonna
him,
break up with Kojima. We're gonna cancel him on Twitter.
oh my god, I could cancel frickin' him. Like what?
Kojima broke my heart. I can never trust another ever again.
What, were you dating Kojima when this game was made?
That's
Edison?
what I'm saying! I just think it's a little bit funny. It's kinda...
By the way, when I bring this up, we're genuinely going to see a lot of parallels between this game and the previous, and also a lot of unique stuff too. Though, with all due respect, I
I'm
know
just
Moth isn't paying
commenting on,
attention.
on how funny it is that if you were told this one detail, maybe you would have enjoyed the game. But if you weren't told this detail,
Yes, exactly. That's why it's so important to tell this one detail, because it could be the difference
it
between
just
someone
feels like
wanting and not
complaining
wanting.
about being cheated on. It's so funny.
One of these days, a Yu-Gi-Oh game's gonna come out. It's gonna suck balls, and you're gonna be pissed, and I'm gonna laugh at you about it.
Every Yu-Gi-Oh game sucks balls.
Oh,
Every
well, now I
Yu-Gi-Oh
know
game
why you're
comes
so
out
pissed.
sucks
It's because you
balls.
never got a
I
hug as a
don't
child,
have
huh?
a
You the
complaint.
fucking Grinch or something?
Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have a fucking plot line for a video game.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
only-
I can tell. I can tell by you, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, you can tell. That's the
Edison,
whole
let me
your heart
explain
needs to grow
something.
three
Edison, I
sizes
really need to
bigger.
Explain something. Imagine if you thought you were gonna get Red Eye support, but
Yeah.
instead it was something else, like freaking cash support.
It was. It has been. And I'm like, fuck. All right. I guess we just give Blue Eyes more support. That's fine. Fuck it.
It's kind of the thing, and it's Mothy's point. Just because you go through it all the time doesn't mean it's okay.
It really does feel like it. No, you're right on that one. You're right. I can't even lie. No,
Yeah.
I had a flashback when you said that. Fuck, you're right. It's it's Blue Eyes support. Fuck.
I translated it to Edison, finally. I translated your point to Edison, Mothy.
I still think it's funny that we're talking about it like we got cheated on.
Yeah.
Rust.
Why are you so hung up about this?
I don't know.
What are you?
I'm not hung up about this. I just think it's
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
yeah, you are hung up about this. You are holding on to this one topic like your life depends on it. Oh, he cheated on you. Oh,
I
he
just
cheated
skipped a
on you.
cutscene by sheer accident.
I'm not
It's
an
not a
enemy.
bad comparison I have. I'm
Right,
sorry.
what, seriously, I was going to try to pause the game so I could actually freaking talk some to you guys, but I accidentally
My name
skipped the
is-
cutscene.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin.
Actually,
Lieutenant
let me
Junior
explain
Gray.
something interesting. Solid Snake was based off of Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
I have no idea who that is.
Movie. Kojima's a big movie buff.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
And yeah,
How did
Snake's
you
here,
get
by
in?
the way, so...
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Holy shit! It's Snake. They're
Roach.
they're dangling
seen
the
you
apple.
before?
They're
Exactly.
dangling the
That's what I mean. Where it's like, yeah, this was deliberate. This wasn't accidental.
It
Just
was
they literally
deliberate,
hanging
yeah,
him
no,
above
with
your
all due
head.
respect, it is deliberate.
That's why I don't like it.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's why I hate it most. It's because it's deliberate. When they deliberately do it, it's like, why?
Where were you?
I
Fox?
still want to understand why Kojima did this. I think he was frustrated
I
about
was
something.
part of the
He had
Army's
to have
Force
been.
21
He was
trials.
frustrated about it,
Force
but with all due
21.
respect,
That's
it's just
about
the Blue Eye
tactical
support
IT
case all
deployment,
over
right?
again.
Any field experience?
What happened?
No, not really.
I'm translating
so
to
this is your
Edison.
first. I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
But
Like
yeah,
what?
if you guys actually want to freaking
Sneaky
watch me
mission
play the game,
60, weapons 80,
I'm watching the game.
advanced VR, huh? But realistic in every way. A virtual grunt of
I
the
just
digital age,
realized
that's
this is
just
probably
great.
this is actually
That's far
referential
more
to VR
effective than
training
live
in the first game.
exercises.
That's funny.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises. There's pain sensation in VR.
I want to say I
and
was
even
hung
a
up
sense
on
of
it because
reality and
I'm
urgency.
fascinated
The only
by
difference is it
this
isn't actually happening.
concept of
That's the way they
trust.
want you to
There's
think,
this
to remove
concept
you
of
from
like
the
you've
fear
lost
that
my
goes with battle
trust
situations.
from this thing I
War is a
wouldn't
video
understand.
game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
It's just you buy games because you want to play the game you bought, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what if you were given a different game? What if you bought a game and
So you're
weren't given
saying
that game?
VR
You would feel
training is some
cheated,
kind of
right?
mind control?
Like, why
But
did
is it the
I
game that
wanted
you-
this and
that
I
you
got
didn't
this?
Right. What's going on?
Does
The Alpha
this
team
change
from
of
Navy
character
SEAL 10
make
is
that
dead.
much of a difference?
No, a single survivor.
Not in the
To
broad
people,
prospect,
yes.
but
To some people,
it
yes.
does. That to some, yeah, I agree with Moth.
In the
To some
broad
people.
spectrum, no. But at
What
the same
about the
time, yes.
president?
Looks
If
like they
I
took him
said I was
somewhere
going to
else.
give you a green
I
apple
see.
and I gave you a
You
red
said there
one,
was a survivor
you would feel
from
at least a
SEAL Team
little
10.
mad about
Yeah.
the fact that I gave you a
Lieutenant
red apple
J.G.
instead of
Pliskin.
or a green apple
Has he
instead of a
seen
red
your
one. Where it's
face?
like, well,
What?
you gave me,
This
you
is a
said
top
you were going to give me
secret
this, and you
mission.
gave me that. The
Nobody
literal
has
most
no
basic
clue.
human thing of
Let
you
me
said
explain
this
to
but
you
did
in
this.
particular, Edison, because I get that the red apple, green apple.
You don't
dilemma
need to
is-
translate this to Yu-Gi-Oh! If you do that one more time, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Let Mothi speak.
You
Let
idiot.
Mothi speak.
Can I speak?
Mothi was in the middle of something. I wanted to hear the rest of his
hell?
thing. All right, go ahead.
Navy.
Well, no, that was it. That was it. Literally the most basic human thing of you said you give me this but gave me that instead. Well, it doesn't
I
matter. It's the
understand.
same thing. Well, no, it kind of does because you said this but gave that.
Right?
No, yeah, I said, yeah, I could understand that. I get it a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Must have lost a few more pints.
That's
than
the
I
same
thought.
prospect with a game. Especially when money's
What was that
involved.
man just
When
now?
money's involved, it especially
blood-sucking
matters.
freak.
I don't care
That was
what you
bad.
give me. Unless it's exactly what I asked for. If I paid for it, it better be what I asked for.
The way
And
he
we
moved
agreed
didn't
on
seem
it.
Human. You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
If we agree
What
on
is he?
something,
One of the members of
then that's
Dead
what
Set.
I asked,
Dead Set.
and that's what I
Him?
asked for.
A
I
special
expect
forces
to
unit
get what I
created by
asked
ex-President
for.
George Sears. The name was
If you
originally
don't,
intended to reflect
I
its
feel cheated
anti-terrorist
because
function.
you said
The unit would launch
yourself
unannounced
you were
assaults
gonna
on
give
government
me something.
complexes for the
I
ultimate
paid for
terrorism
that something.
simulation. They were needed to show VR
And you gave me
troopers like
something
you
else
how to
instead.
deal with the real
Why?
thing. But
This
around
is
the
a
time
more
their original
interesting
leader died in
part
prison,
of Metal
the unit
Gear's
began to
history that I
unravel.
didn't expect to
They
learn
were
about
always
today.
close to the edge,
No, it's
but they
actually very
became more and more
good.
extreme. Began to
Despite
go after
everything, I
U.S.
think it was a
allies.
substantial
That's my issue
We estimate that no
with
fewer
Metal
than 100
Gear
people
3.
died as a result of
That's my
soldiers
only
that
issue. The
had
rest of the
self-ranged
game
on
is
their
great.
own.
That's
They
my
were
only
out of
issue.
control, and
So
fact
Metal
that I
Gear
wanted
3
this
is the
and was given that
funniest
one.
part of this. That's why I'm so hung up about this, because Metal
Okay.
Gear 3 was so awesome.
3 was great. I think the issue is that Moth is mistaking 3 for 2. 2 is the biggest perpetrator of this. 3 is literally inconsequential. It never did this.
2 years ago.
3 is such a
What's the
hot
Metal
take.
Gear game
That's
that went
why
back
I'm
in
so
time?
hung up.
3
It's like
did,
3 at
but
least
it
playing-
doesn't change
You're still
anything.
playing
2
Snake,
was
in a
deliberate
way.
about
But
this.
he's a legend. Legends are
3
usually
had
Was
you
3
playing-
accidental?
There's not a lot of
3
difference
was more
between heroes and
accidental in the
madmen.
sense of like any
You're saying
it
Snake is still
communicated its
alive and
intent
pulled
well,
another
even
one?
without like the writing on the back
No,
of the box.
he's not involved in this one.
because
His body was positively
it
ID'd
actually
2
let you
years
play as
ago.
a snake, naked snake, who did eventually lose his
is
eye.
dead.
You did go back
And
to
it
the
is a
past.
clone. It's a clone, so like you understand a little bit of the
about the
context
other
behind the
soldiers?
originals, or
saw
not the
Russian
original,
equipment
the
too.
snake that you were playing before.
Former
Yeah.
Soviet military. They're
It's more
probably mercenaries.
context and story.
2,
Like
however,
you,
was very deliberate with
the big
its
shell is too much
frickery.
ground for just dead
Well,
cell
this
members
goes
to
for
hold
both
down.
then when I say it's just I wanted to play Snake.
You
I
weren't
bought the
briefed
game
on
to
any
play
of
Snake.
this.
I'm not
You
playing
can't-
you were
Snake.
playing
I
Snake.
Yeah,
paid
you
money to
played a
play
snake
Snake.
in 3. You didn't play a
You
snake
played
in 2,
Snake's
though.
dad,
You played
and
Snake
you
in 3, though.
understood Snake through his dad.
Can't tell me how.
In Metal Gear 2, I wanted to play Snake, and I'm not playing Snake. In
Simple
Metal Gear
as.
3,
Make
I
him
wanted to
handy.
play in the future because it was the third installation to the game as what they said. I'm not playing in the future. I'm not playing the
Were
third
you
installation,
born back then?
technically.
Were you born back then?
Well, no, that doesn't
That's
change
experience
Avi's
a lot.
point. That you are literally bringing up something that's irrelevant.
No, I know. I'm just curious. Well, okay, I'm not curious. I know he wasn't. But like, but like, you have the power of hindsight. You can play the game in any order at this point.
I'm talking about someone who played the games as they released back then.
That's the thing.
That's tough shit for them, but we're not them.
And that's why I bring up that this is irrelevant to 3, but substantial for 2. This criticism deserves to be leveled more towards 2 than 3, honestly.
Fair.
For me, it's leveled towards both. I'm looking at this through the eyes of someone who's buying and playing the games as they release all the way back then. As much as you want to say tough shit for them back then, well, that era did exist, you know. Those people did
no,
exist.
I know
You
that they
don't
do,
rule
and that's
them
why
out
I'm
of
bringing this
existence.
up, because at least 3 communicated big gameplay shakeups like the survival system.
Yeah, but I
It
can patch
communicated,
in
even if it didn't communicate that it was going to take place in the past, it communicated that it was going to be a vastly different game. Mainly
Oh
through
yeah,
having-
no, I'm not complaining about the fact that of anything else. I'm not saying that I hate it because of the survival elements. They
No.
said that in the back of the box. I'm
and
not
they never
complaining about the
articulated that it was
fact that
gonna
it'd be
take place in
different
the
planes.
past.
Strange code name.
That is fair,
I'm
though.
I'm
it for
only
the
mad
board
about
when
the
the
fact
parents
it
gave
takes
them.
place in the past because
Maybe I'll
there
find
are
out
some
someday.
people who bought the
Yeah.
game thinking it would not take place in the past. It would continue the series. They
think
didn't
those
care
people were
about
just
the gameplay
misled
differences.
by
All
the-
they wanted to do was continue the story,
Yeah.
and the story didn't continue.
Okay.
I'm still
It went
thinking
backwards.
I'm still thinking about the fact that, as Dog said, in the past it wasn't advertised like that. This is something that you got by accident. It was not like if you were there in the moment, you wouldn't have like been misled like this because they were advertising this as like. Was that the case, Dog? They were
No,
advertising
they
this as, like, this is
they were advertising this as like you were playing as Snake, not playing as Raiden. That's the key thing.
Yes, they said you were gonna play Snake in 2.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
playing
funny.
Snake.
That's funny. They're just trolling you. That's why Naked Snake dropped out of the
Jack,
fucking
it's
plane.
me.
with
And
the
this
light.
loops back to my original conversation I'm not going to repeat.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
And this loops back to my original conversation, which
Jack,
I'm not
do you
going to
remember what
repeat.
day tomorrow
So,
is?
I get it.
so that's my problem with 2.
I still don't have a clue.
That's my only problem with
That's
2.
okay.
What is it, Rose?
My only
Talk to me.
problem with
I'd rather
3
you figure
is the
it out.
fact that it didn't
It's important.
tell you
How
that it would be
important?
in the past,
Important
despite being
enough,
called
and
Metal
we'll talk
Gear
about it
Solid
tomorrow.
3.
Why not now?
Period.
Funny as hell.
Tomorrow
Back of the
seems
box
more
said Metal Gear
appropriate.
Solid
I
3.
need all the help I can
Period.
get so that I won't chicken out
Everything
anyway.
hinted towards
the
it
reason you
continuing the
decided to be part of
story.
this mission?
So it going back in time
Okay.
basically felt like what it did with Metal Gear Solid 3
You
or
know
2.
I'll do everything I can to help
Okay,
you.
now I'm
Here's the
tells you
thing, I don't
something,
think
it gives you something
advertising
else.
for
As an
3, though.
analyst.
I
What
don't
is
really
it?
know it's
It has to
advertising
do with
campaign,
Solid
but 2,
Snake.
I know it's
The leader
deliberately
of this takeover
misinformative.
incident is claiming
And
that
if
I'm
2 is
getting
deliberately
one, so,
misinformative.
The legend
3
of
could have been
the
accidental, but at this point, I'd be
I need
kind
as
of
much
mad because
data on
2
him as
already lied to
possible.
me, and now 3
Everything they have on
feels
him
like it
after
is
the
as
Shadow
well.
Moses incident.
That's
You don't
fair.
think?
I know it's not deliberate, but it still
Yes.
feels like it,
Should
because
be
at
a
the end of the day,
burial
I'm
record
sitting
somewhere,
here, I
You should
paid
be able
money
to
for this
request
game,
top-level
I
security
cannot
clearance from the
return it,
Colonel.
and
That should get us into the
I
most
cannot
classified
continue the
material.
story.
I'm on it.
'Cause I'm playing in the
I'll contact
past.
you as soon as I find out something.
But sometimes the past does have. Oh, sorry, I'm sneezing. Sometimes the past has a glimmer of the.
Okay,
of the
I hate to
truth.
interrupt
Well,
the
I don't
conversation.
care about playing in the past.
Sorry,
I
I'm just
wanted to
saying
play.
shit.
I want to continue the story.
With all due respect, 3 was a good continuation of the story, even though it only took place in the past. It contextualized a lot of things that happened in the future. But I have to articulate
Yes.
something. You guys missed a lot of plot. Okay, so let
Sorry.
me explain something. Vamp was introduced, and so was Snake in his Pliskin disguise. I've been bringing that up and been trying to. Also, Rose has been constantly referring to, like, a date that's supposed to be happening tomorrow in-game. But I don't know what's the significance about tomorrow. I do out of character, but I don't want to bring that up because I like actually playing through the games and letting you guys have genuine responses to everything going on.
Sorry, I have one
Yeah,
more
the thing is, I
question.
get that Metal Gear has a lot of symbology things to it.
That doesn't change
I
that
have-
it leads to a few interesting things. Oh, this is going to be a funny cutscene. I think you guys might want to watch this.
All right, fine.
Yeah, watch this, watch this. This is a funny cutscene. Yeah, watch it, watch it.
What the is that?
That's the president, and...
Oh, hell yeah!
They're just shooting at her and missing.
What the fuck is this?
What the hell is that?
What the heck is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
Is that like fucking Snake Charmer music? I swear to God.
I love
The
Metal
eye
Gear so
roll.
much.
Oh my God. I love her. She's awesome. She's perfect.
That's
I'm
Van,
sold.
by the way. Oh yeah, she's even funnier. Wait until like they try to shoot a grenade at her. Seriously, it's funny.
Great.
Tell me the grenade bounces back at them.
Don't let them take the president!
This is gonna be so good. You guys are gonna love this.
Ready grenades!
That's it.
A dud!
I love this game so much.
You just saw your bullets not work. I mean, why would you think the grenade didn't?
Today is another bad day.
Whoa!
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
What? Just the
I love how the Metal Gear series is like the best freaking action drama ever. It's hilarious. I love it.
Wait, but here's my question, Monty. Is there no chance for you to enjoy
I'm so
Metal
sorry,
Gear
my beauties.
3?
I'll see you again
I'm not saying that
someday.
there's not a chance. I'm saying I'm upset about being seemingly lied to.
And
That
that's
taints
fair.
it for me.
That
But
doesn't
then
mean
after
it's
that, you
unenjoyable.
skip- Yeah.
Well,
but
that
then
doesn't
after
make it
that, you
unenjoyable. I'm
slowly-
just saying it still taints it for me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's literally what I was trying to say. It does taint it, but it doesn't mean it's unenjoyable.
I know,
It
but how
makes
come
it
you
where
don't
I would have enjoyed it more if it was honest. If it said that this takes place in the past and it said it on the box, and I knew that and I bought it, I would know what I'm getting into.
Though I
So
don't know
yes,
exactly
it does
what-
actually change it.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down.
But
it just means they anticipated
incredible
the attack.
that
What?
Besides,
that feeling
since the
duped
SEALs
like
drew
this
their
could
fire, your
influence.
infiltration went off without a hitch.
I don't know. I
On
feel
top
like we
of
just
that,
set it
we know
aside.
their
You get the
defensive
next game
capabilities.
because that's
Are
the
you
sequel,
saying this was all a
and then you
feint?
come back to it.
Right.
It's
And
like,
you wait
alright,
how
I'll
long
watch
for the
myself.
sequel?
The entire mission is in your hands
What?
now. Do you understand?
But
There's no time
but
for
like-
questions. They could decide to
Have you been
retaliate for
like
that failed
tuning out
assault.
everything I've
You
been
mean the
saying?
hostages?
No, because
They
like
could be in
my next
danger,
question
I'm
is,
saying,
But we
here's
need
the
to
thing.
consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole
This is
shell.
coming from
If
someone
that toxic
where
spell does
imagine
take
if you
place,
were
it'll
buying the
devastate not
games
only the
as
harbor,
they came
but those
out.
in the coast
Yeah, I
guard
know, that-
operations.
So how long are you
arguing
gonna
two
wait
things at
for the
once.
next
We've
sequel?
had to adjust the
We're
mission
discussing two things at
objectives.
once. We're
The
discussing your
priority is
point
now
of
on
view,
removing
and we're
those
discussing the
C4s
people in
and
the
the terrorists
past.
wired over the
And I
big
want to. I
shell.
was talking
The
about.
My
like,
point of view is the
like,
same as the
but
people in the
this
past.
Colonel, you
But
know
why?
I'm no bomb
You don't have that
disposal
issue.
expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them.
I don't know. I just
He was
feel like
supposed to
that was
stand
their
by on
problem
Strut
to
C
sort
according
out,
to their
and now
mission
we have
plan.
our problem.
You should
I don't
find
feel
him
like
there.
Is
we
this
gotta share
according
their
to
problem.
simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood.
That's what
But
I'm
I need
having
to ask
trouble
you something
understanding.
before I
Like,
go.
I
Make
get
it quick.
that
Who
like
are they? Dead
their
cell,
mood
I
was
mean.
spoiled, but I don't know why
Couldn't
that
hit
has
her,
to
no
mean
matter how hard they tried.
that I have to
And
feel
that
the same.
vampire, too.
I don't have to.
I'm
feel
I'm not
like,
saying
oh,
you
damn.
have to. I'm
It's
just saying
like being
I
in
do.
a nightmare you can't wake
Why?
up
How
from.
come you do?
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't
Because
believe you're on
it's-
this mission. I keep
It
thinking
feels
I'll
the
wake
same
up.
way to me.
Right. This is real.
That's so
And
weird
that's
to
why
me.
you won't wake up.
I don't
But nothing
understand
seems
how
real.
how this
I've made up
how
my mind
this
to
one's
stay
about.
with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose.
And that's perfectly
I
fine. I
won't
don't
let
need
you
everyone
be
to
just a
agree on
dream.
my viewpoint.
Are you two
Yeah,
done?
I just want to understand
Right.
a little bit. Like,
You're
Yeah.
needed on Strut C.
I have significant disagreements. The only frustrations I had with the conversation were, well, the first being that it just made it a bit harder to show off the game, but the second just being that I felt like it was going utterly nowhere.
what do you mean going utterly nowhere? I feel like I understand a little bit more.
Well,
A little
at
bit.
first it
Actually,
felt
yeah, I
like-
feel like the conversation, I'm actually for once going to agree on Edison. I did not at one point think that I was walking in circles.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
just
yeah,
felt
yeah.
like from an external viewpoint for a moment that you guys were walking in circles before it actually got to a point where you guys started progressing.
Yeah, and now that's how conversations work. Sometimes
No,
you gotta
it
flow
isn't.
around until you figure it out.
God,
I mean,
what
some-
sucks is I hate saying that I semi-agree on Edison on this, but I semi-do on the fact of this is how most conversations I have with other people go. I'm not the one
That's-
who instigates this, but at the same time, I'm used to talking to people like this. You walk in
enough.
circles for hours on end, getting nowhere. You need to do that in order for them to wear themselves out before they eventually meet a middle point with you.
Yeah, and I think I have the middle point now. It's like,
Yes,
huh,
it took
I
this
didn't
long,
think-
and I got to the middle point with Edison. Hooray, we agree on something. Shake hands.
Hey, both
Yeah,
you
I
guys
just
check
needed
stream.
to-
Both of you guys check stream.
I needed to get to the point where it's like, oh, okay. For some reason, Mothy cares about
Okay? Hooray,
like,
yeah.
the past and how like
Just
those
being
people got
funny.
duped, and now he feels like he's got duped.
Wait, did
I
I
don't
just...
know. I just didn't. I wouldn't have put myself in that person's shoes.
Oh, auto-flushing urinals. Oh, that's sick. Hey, yeah, check this detail out.
What? Okay, yeah, auto flushing urinals. I
I punch, and the urinal flushes. I'm sorry, but dork about details like this, especially given the era.
Why is this? Why is this such? No, wait, no, no. Explain. Why are you so impressed by auto flushing urinals?
I just like showing off the little details that this game has. It's funny to me. I don't think I do the same for the sink. What about the hand dryer? Can't. Dang it. I'm all. Oh! Well, that's sick! If you run by it, it actually activates. Sorry.
Okay, now that I think is cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just like showing off little details like that. Because 2 has
The
a
auto
good-
flushing urinal. I don't know what you were so impressed about.
No, I just thought it was like a fun little detail, that's it. Also, women's restrooms. Who's in here? I want to, like, see if there's actual loot. Bullets. Nothing. Nothing. I will admit, though, that might just be me being a bit of a freaking knobhead. It's just that I'm so used to conversations with Edison that if a conversation feels like it's going nowhere, I'm used to accepting.
Here's the funny thing. I'm shocked with how many conversations you had with Edison that you thought this conversation was going absolutely nowhere. Yet, like one of the few conversations I had with him, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is going. Yeah, I know how he talks.
Well, with
it
all
just
due
means I gotta
respect,
That's
stall.
the problem. It's not me. I'm sorry. No, I'm.
Well, no. With all due freaking respect, it's just that you dislike talking to Edison so much that, like, I thought this was just gonna genuinely go nowhere and you were gonna get frustrated and leave.
Oh yeah, no, just because I dislike talking with him sometimes doesn't mean that I don't know how to. It just means sometimes I don't have the time.
Yeah, I'll own up to that. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Hallelujah.
No, it's perfectly fine. Just whenever I get passionate, oh, I've got all the time in the history of the world. Until the rapture happens midway through my conversation, not much is going to be interrupting me.
So long, buddy. I'll see you
exactly.
Well, I guess I won't.
I don't know, but yeah, still, it's like until the rapture interrupts me, not much is going to happen because I got all the time in the world.
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team.
The rapture does make me think of a
SEAL
thing,
Team
actually.
10?
They're all dead.
Or I guess we're watching
All
the
of them?
cutscene first.
That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move? It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
Who's this guy? I actually don't recognize
What's your
him.
name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
I'm lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
Huh.
A poor old man
Peter
who
Stillman.
got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
Oh. Yeah, I can see why
you're
you'd
the bomb
retire after
disposal
that.
guy.
No, you gotta beat Joe
Kid,
Swanson.
this is the
You
bomb
gotta.
disposal guy. Open
my
any
gosh,
explosives
Ed.
disposal textbook and you'll see his
Why?
name.
I'm kidding.
Ooh,
No, it's
look
fun.
who
No,
didn't
it's
beat
not
Call of
bad.
Duty
It's funny.
Ghosts.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist
All
group
right.
here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
You
He
taught
built an atomic
Fat
bomb when he was only 10.
He built the
I created him in
Ted,
six.
you built an atomic
And that's why
bomb.
you're here.
Ted,
I'm
he
pretty
built
rusty.
a literal
I was
freaking
supposed
nuclear
to supervise
warhead.
the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
Yeah, it was on the team.
I wouldn't say that.
No one's gonna bat an eye at that.
I mean, this is Metal Gear,
Experts
dog.
at bomb
It's the
disposal.
game about nuclear bombs. I don't know what you want from me.
I didn't see you at the mission.
Oh,
Not
we're
even you,
with
Buffy.
another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade.
I mean,
Honored
until
to
they
meet
have
you,
the
sir.
big rusty
Mr.
machine
Pliskin,
come out
do
that
you
has
have
that
any
one
experience
atomic bomb that
with
just turns
explosives?
everything to rust.
Don't
No,
worry
not
about
really.
me. And he looks young, but he can do it.
That
Dude, I
was
mean-
in
more manpower.
5.
Dude, he helped make the fucking atomic bomb.
Well, until 5
Yeah,
happens, no, I'm not interested in the atomic warhead. Not until the big rust machine comes out. That thing was cool.
I mean,
Why are you
someone
in
had
this
to make
voice
the
chat?
bomb. It might have well
An
been him.
A skinny guy.
I
Oh,
finally
there
read
goes.
about. Finally.
Where is he?
What rat him out?
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I'll
see.
DM him
They
whenever
told
the
me
freaking
he
Metal
was a
Gears come
security
on screen,
systems
because he's not
architect
gonna
for the
pay
big
attention to
shell.
those stories.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in the structure is computer controlled. He was
Oh,
supposed to get us
no.
past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
I can't believe our conversations don't go
Right now, we
anywhere.
need to
You
figure
don't,
out
you
how to
don't, you
deal with
don't
all the
fucking
bombs.
put the pieces together.
But
I
there's
feel
no
like
one
they're
left
going
from
places.
the SEAL's EOD squad.
Well, that doesn't
so
change
we
the
have
fact
to
that I
do it
do think they're
ourselves.
going somewhere.
But I've
With
never
all due
defused a
respect, it's
bomb
just that
before.
talking with you
Hold
sometimes
on
is
a
bashing a
sec.
freaking
Off to
my
confer
head
with
against
the
a brick
CO
wall.
again.
Sorry, I have like a lot of exposition to share. I gotta make sure everyone's caught up. I gotta
Assist him
mansplain
in
a
any
little
way
bit.
possible to clear the C4 from the
You
structure.
literally force a
Colonel,
Metal
you
Gear
know I've
cutscene
never
every
been
time you
trained in
talk.
bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity.
Whenever I
and
tell a
mission
story, I gotta
objectives
like
to
explain the
yourself.
context, or else
Is
I
it
feel
true
like the
that
story
an
won't
engineer
make any
came in with
sense.
Stillman?
I wasn't informed of
I
that.
still can't
It's
freaking
probably something
believe
the
that
SEALs
Mothy's never
decided
gonna
on
pay
their own.
attention to the games. I want him
There are
to,
more
but at the
important
same time,
issues
I
at
know I
hand,
can't
Raiden.
force him to.
The
so
enemy
what
may
the
He's
hell?
an
retaliate
action
for the
guy.
failed
I get it.
assault.
I get it.
Get those C4s
I
neutralized
get
like,
it
now.
too, but I
gotta-
really
Colonel,
give up.
I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
I
Jack, it's
tried.
me.
Rose?
You
I'm
can
a
do this.
story guy.
Trust me.
I was
I
hoping
wasn't
he'd at
sure.
least
Had
pay
bomb
attention during the
disposal
freaking
training per
Rex
se
boss
in
fight, but he
VR,
didn't even tune
but
in
you're
for
more
that.
than
So
capable of handling
I'm done.
C4.
I'm done.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for
Come
this.
on.
You know that.
How
Well,
about it,
you
kid?
rope him back in.
Have the results in
Well,
yet?
it's a matter.
There's
No,
no need to
it's a
think
matter of
about
case.
this so
I
much.
respect his
You
decision.
won't actually be
I respect it
dismantling the
too.
bomb. That's
I'm
not
done
for amateurs.
trying.
What we'll try here instead is a temporary
I think-
freezing measure.
I think it's funny
Look
and
at
it's
this.
goofy, but like he can have it. He's allowed to be goofy.
We're literally friends for a reason.
He can
We'll
also hate
scuffle
my
a
ass
bit.
for thinking that.
This is a C4 bomb.
We'll scuffle a bit and we'll freaking get over it. That's just how it is. We literally have like multiple opinions that we
live.
don't agree
You
on,
can
and
see
I'm
it
not
pulsing.
offended by that.
Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect
All right,
last?
well,
Basically,
There's no way
spray
the thing
nitrogen
can
on a
detonate
freaking
in this
detonator and
condition.
it freezes,
Even if you
basically.
leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
So it
That's
won't
enough
explode.
time.
If
Yeah.
we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here,
I like it. Look right
take
during
this
this
with you.
cutscene.
It's what
Okay,
they
bomb
call an ion
locators
mobility
and-
spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
I wonder if
The what?
there was a
other
way
words,
that you could
that
play
little
both
gadget sniffs out
characters.
C4's scent.
Like Monty was saying, like if you
right.
could
That
switch
would've
characters
established a link
Well,
between
I mean,
Snake
you
and
literally play as
so
Snake at
any
the beginning of the
detected
game, but it
will
would have
be
been nice to actually
represented
be able to swap
Have
between
the
the two in the
sensor
main game.
activated
Yeah,
and
but
keep
like-
your eye on the radar.
What if
No,
he's
but you
using
mean
some
like,
other
but I mean
odorless
like if you could,
substance?
you could like a little bit of Snake, a little bit of Raiden, and they
I
do
know
different
Fat
things. They have
Man
different
well.
skills. Like sometimes
I
you
know
have
how
to
into
switch.
his own aesthetics.
You know,
Yeah,
I
that would have
mean-
been fun. I do agree.
Signatures?
That would have been a nice
Yes,
little gameplay
on
shake-up.
every bomb he builds, he always
But
leaves a trace
typically
of the
when games
clone he
do that, they
uses.
have to be careful or else
The
they might
sensor
create
also
a
picks up that
freaking
particular
gameplay
sense
experience that
spectrum.
might suck a bit.
Is that something he learned from you?
Mm.
No,
It is a trope
was
that
his
exists
By
in
the way,
games,
remind me,
though,
who's Fat
He
but-
Man
wouldn't work by
again?
any rules except his
Uh,
own.
bombs
and he followed them
Who's this guy again?
specialist built a
And
nuclear
common
warhead
sense
when he was
wasn't one of his
10.
strong points. I thought I taught him
What?
everything
Okay,
I
now
knew.
you're getting.
I
No,
have
you
no
should have said
children of my
that.
own, and I thought I found a
10?
secret.
That's crazy.
He had the
I
right stuff, you
did.
know.
All right.
There's
doesn't
something
work.
very unusual.
This is
about
why I
ability
literally
like that.
gave up when I tried to
Even
explain
at
this
No,
to
his
you
Moth.
just
and he
said
just
that
crushed
he
it.
made the nuclear
I
warhead. You
remember
didn't
some
say that he
people
made it
called
at
him one of
10.
the
That's
I
crazy.
said what
Maybe
10.
that's what started
I
all this.
said
I didn't
the
teach him the
number
most
10.
important thing I had to tell him. There are some
This is
things
why I
you have to
physically
do.
Oh,
freaking
okay, I
gave
didn't
up.
hear
Like,
that.
I
The trick
literally
is
tried to
to know
explain that
which
to
one.
you and Mothy, and
Right.
I
Oh,
Well, you
it's
gave
all
up too
skill.
soon. Now I'm fucking shocked.
Now I
You
have
should have
to
just
stop
said.
him
You
from
should just
using it to
assume. Whatever.
destroy us all.
You didn't get. You didn't
Oh
get
no,
what I was
I'm
confused
sorry.
about.
When I say the words, he made it when he was
Let's
10
see
out
how
loud,
well
and you
that
don't
sensor
hear that,
works.
and I
All right.
assume that you freaking
I
heard
thought
it.
you said he made the nuclear
I'm
warhead,
activating.
and
Watch.
I have an auditory disorder.
see
You
the
know
green
this. I
stuff on
have.
the radar?
I work at the
That's a
restaurant. I
visual
mishear things all the
representation
time.
of the C4
That's
scent detected by
whatever.
the sensor.
It's a
Go
pretty big
DM
area,
Mothy
isn't it?
about this or
Don't
something
complain.
stupid. I
It's
don't
better
care
than
anymore.
Just activate the sensor.
What? That's not relevant.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Don't forget
What?
that you need the radar to use the system. Log into
This
the
is why
node every
conversations go in
strike and turn
circles.
the radar
Sometimes
on.
something gets
We have to
misunderstood,
keep
and you
out of
gotta
enemy
get the
sight,
circle
too.
going.
Because the radar gets knocked
Can you please
offline
just
when we're
freaking
spotted?
buy a controller and
Exactly.
wrap it around your neck?
Fat Man would have allowed us
Sometimes
to see
it's
forward here in Sweat City as
difficult.
well.
Pick up on the subtext, Edison. Do what you have
What
to.
the subtext? You should have. Whatever. I should.
know
You
the
know what?
structure of this facility,
I
and if he
should have
wants to
asked
take out
for
the
you to
plant,
repeat
where he would
the
target.
thing. I should
I'm
have
being
known.
sarcastic.
That there was something that I
I'm just
missed.
being sarcastic and frustrated
taught him the
because,
techniques he
freaking,
uses.
with all due respect, I'm
His ideas are based on
just
my
a bit
theories.
bummed out.
Demolition is a kind of ideology
But what?
that makes
I'm
no
still
exceptions
keeping
for
up with
time.
the
Not
stories.
you, Mothy.
Big Shell
Just
consists
need a
of
moment to
two
process
fine.
this joint in
It's
on
not
in.
necessarily,
said,
oh
not
wow,
everyone-
that conversation went in circles,
There
but
should
really
be
didn't. No,
packets
I
of
can accept that.
C4s
I
on
talk
each
with
of
you
the
all the time.
vertices,
I
or
just
the
thought he was
struts
gonna
in
get
this case.
frustrated.
I still can't believe you
You need
think
at
it all
least
goes in
that
a
to take a
circle,
building
or
over from
it does
Timbermount.
go in a circle, and I don't know why
Ed.
you think that's.
6 on
Edge,
shell
I'm
1,
clarifying
another
this.
6 on
Mothy doesn't
shell
like
2,
talking
a
to you
total
like
of 12
90%
bombs
of the
at least.
freaking time. I
Considering
thought he
the
was just
shells
gonna
are
get frustrated and
And
repeat the voice
from an
chat.
engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly
you know.
what he would have decided as well.
It's just,
I
I'm
can't
mad because
be-
I wanted to actually bring up something that I thought he would at least be a bit interested in and comment on. Then he just shrugs it off by bringing up
this
Philanthropist, which
place is all
Philanthropist
yours.
and the
I'll
other Metal
take
Gears
care
are
of
cool,
Shell
but when he
2.
doesn't pay attention to Rex, I'm done.
Take this.
I'm actually done. I've tried freaking actually going, oh, hey, wow, this is actually cool. Look
What's
at
this?
this. It's a fucking key
issued
card,
to
right?
Shell personnel.
It's...
I get it. I get it.
The big Shell security.
If you
layout
want to
includes
translate this to
varying levels of
Yu-Gi-Oh
clearance.
again,
I'm not translating this to
level is
Yu-Gi-Oh! I
identified
just
by
don't
the
know what
printed
way to
Well, I'll
translate
do
this
it.
crap to Mothy because he doesn't want to
Your
listen,
card key can open
period.
doors with
oh
security
no,
clearance
well,
level 1.
I'll translate this to Yu-Gi-Oh
Your
because
card
I
can
think
get
you'll
you up to
understand
level
it. Because like
3
I'm like,
You need
dude,
to
look
get
at this
next door to
cool ass
Shell 2.
deck. Plays the most ridiculous
get
deck I've
this?
ever
That
seen.
engineer
All
I
right,
told you about
I get it. I give up.
You were supposed to program a
Yeah,
set of
that
all
is
access
fair. I
cards
do
once we
play
were on
Yu-Gi-Oh! like
site.
a drunkard. It's just...
Unfortunately, this card won't get you into
But
every
this is
area
a
of
really
the
cool
structure.
deck, and I feel like you would love the aesthetics. What if I played the
We'll
funny,
have to deal with the remaining security
fucking
lockouts as they come
Huge
up.
Revolution?
Yeah, no, that's
Let's get
fair.
going.
It's just... I tried to play like some of the
You
other
stay
decks, and I
here.
do want to actually play
No,
those
I'm
eventually,
going.
I'll admit. I just
The
don't
two
play
of us can
Yu-Gi-Oh!
handle
often.
it. Don't worry.
But
That's fair. That's
You'll
fair.
just slow us down with that
And I
leg of yours.
suppose Mothi would not play Metal
There's a
Gear
war
Solid
going on
often.
here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Mothy doesn't like stealth games.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt
That's fair.
work? You can tell us what to do over the radio.
I
like
don't
in the
think I would
original
enjoy
mission
the
plan.
stealth aspect of Metal Gear Solid
Alright.
if I had to play it.
Yeah, I at least have the
I'll give you
patience to
instructions
play
from
it. I've
here.
played
I
stealth
may also need
before.
to
I can
prepare
play
a
it
backup
again.
plan just in case.
In case of what?
Trent Gun makes it a lot
Good
easier
luck
to
to both.
play,
This
but
is a
you know.
dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My
I'm
frequency
probably
is
gonna end the stream at
140.25.
Good luck.
What?
Kid. I'll see you later.
Like, I mean like an hour from now, because...
Semper Fi.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's usually how long it lasts.
That
Yeah,
man's no
like
seal.
usually a stream's like 2 hours long.
I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field.
Something interesting to always
And who
learn
dares
about.
wins is a model of the
Yeah.
British Special Air Service.
I can't imagine what it'd be like for someone to walk in on this
Is he
stream.
one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so.
What, with like
If
2
there's someone
idiots
to
playing the
suspect,
game, one of them
I'd
bitter
rely
that like
on
a
you.
third idiot was not paying attention?
This is incredible.
Yeah, I'm taking
take
jabs
care
at
of those
myself
bombs
right
for
now, to be honest. I'm just... Listen, I'm
What about
swinging a
you?
bit
They
wild
could be
here.
back in
I'm
this
going to
area
punch myself
soon.
in the junk if possible. I'm a loser too. Probably the biggest loser this entire voice chat out of the 3 of us.
Hey, don't say
I'll
that.
hide out
Don't
in
say
this
that. You can't say that. I
If I
would
lock the door, it should be all
would
right.
beat the fuck out of you if you said
Plenty of
that.
food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me.
Dude, with all due
I'll give
freaking
you
respect,
instructions
I'll
by
admit that I was
codec
being a
from
bit of a freaking douchebag when I said that snarky comment, because I know that stuff like that can
Good luck,
actually
kid.
send me over the edge.
Yeah.
But
Bomb
with all due
disposal
respect,
is a
I was
face-off with your
freaking
own
miffed
mortality.
myself,
Don't
because
let the fear get to you.
I like Rex. I
You give
like
in to
Rex. I
fear,
think he's a cool freaking
the
like boss
darkness
fight. I
comes.
just was a bit bitter that Moth never paid attention to that. Because Rex is arguably the coolest Metal Gear in the entire series. Philanthropist is awesome as well. I'm not dissing him for that, and I want to show him 6 whenever that comes around, because 6 I can freaking go gung-ho in. But it's just...
How are you so sure you didn't find it cool?
Well, 6... Dude, no, dude, with all due respect, I just... He wasn't watching the stream when I was fighting Philanthropist. He was literally just freaking making jokes, stuff like that, playing a different game. I don't blame him for that. Oh god, you're right.
What?
No, you're right. I'm an idiot. He never got a chance to see Rex in its full power. I never gave him a chance.
Damn, I'm right for something. That's crazy.
I keep forgetting that Ryan can do sick flips. Oh yeah, right. I can break these too. Give me a second. Let me, so,
Watermelon! What?
melon physics.
The melon's got the Google figure.
Bro, I gotta freaking hit these, like, terminals too so I can actually get maps, stuff like that. I keep forgetting I have to do that.
I'm infatuated with the idea that another Metal Gear game could come out because I really wanted to.
I think we all do, to be honest.
But also, I don't know. I might be disconnected, but I feel like there's this feeling that like
It'll never happen.
there's not gonna be another one. Is there?
There kind of is, but with Delta out, that feeling might be a bit misplaced.
Maybe.
I'll own up to that. With all due respect, Delta's coming out. It came out, and that's sick.
Oh, wait, what's Delta again?
The Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, yeah. That's what that is. Okay. But it's a remake. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they actually spent resources on making a remake of the game, which is impressive, and they had their own jokes interwoven into it as well.
Okay, now I'm seeing where where the optimism is coming from. I wonder what if they made a new Metal Gear, are you sure they can't use another Snake?
What?
Are you sure they can't make another Snake?
Well, no, they were all the snakes. Like, they're all gone. It'd just be like Raiden, likely, unless they wanted to do another pass thing.
I'm still gonna be joking about like Metal Gear X Vengeance, and then a snake comes in midway through the game. Like it's like it's like an echo of the past. We're used to it's like instead of just kidding, now you're playing Snake. I mean, now you're playing Raiden. What if this time is like, we're gonna show you a whole new game with a Raiden, and then midway through it's like it's Snake. Like,
you want like another freaking like cop out like that?
Not. I'm not saying that they should do that. I'm just saying, for me, the guy who's got nothing to do with this,
it would be funny.
It would be funny as a historian. Because I'm an outsider. Speaking as an outsider.
I literally have to be the freaking translator for you most of the time when it comes to this game, and this isn't even a Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't need you to translate this.
No, you do.
I don't feel like you need to. I feel like I say what I'm saying.
Ah, gosh, I need to freaking learn to focus a lot better.
I'm sorry, man.
That's fine. It's me just freaking sucking at the game. Hi. You guys suck.
I didn't want to say it was like a petty reason to not like a game, but it's really funny in hindsight. That's the thing. Like a game in a way is art. How you feel about a game is very important because like that's like the whole feeling, the whole everything
thing is
about
that like we're talking about like games as entertainment versus games as like art, and that's like that brings up very differently.
Art is entertainment. That's the whole reason why art exists.
Yes, but at the same time, there is also a reason why frickin' you're defining art as like a political statement, as in like an actual statement on the world, and art as like entertainment. I get that those aren't exactly mutually exclusive, but you have to take into account both.
Wait, say that again? Sorry, I didn't digest that properly.
I get that art is entertainment and art is a statement are not mutually exclusive, and with all due respect, they don't have to be. But I'm bringing up that you have to consider both.
Yeah. Because they're both part of the. They're not mutually exclusive.
They aren't mutually exclusive, and yes, I can understand doing one over the other, but with all due respect, you have to at least consider what you're doing.
Yeah, and wait, what? How is this?
You're bringing up only one side of the coin, while Matthew is bringing up the other side of the coin.
Yeah, and that's he brings one thing to the conversation, I bring the other thing to the conversation.
Yeah, I have to specifically be the mediator in that conversation, typically.
I mean, I wasn't. Wait. But then which
the mediator
side was
isn't the guy who like freaking understands both sides. You both had your own sides. You're trying to understand the other. I just served as like translation.
Sorry, wait. I'm just trying to figure out which side I was on and which side he was on.
He was on the side of like games as entertainment. You were on the side of games as art.
Oh yeah, no, I see it now. I'm just stupid. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay.
So much. This mind state's actually not helping me play the game. I'm sorry, my brain's gums out from being frustrated at Moth.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I get how this works now. I get that,
Oh my freaking goodness, I just ran by 2 traps. I love how traps went from, like, the most devastating thing ever in the MSX games to inconsequential. It's freaking hilarious.
I just wanted to understand how, like...
Yeah, no, that's fair, and honestly, I completely get and understand that. I'm a bit of a douchebag myself, and I will own up to being a douchebag.
I guess that's something everyone has to say.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather at least be honest and not be a frickin' craphead than be dishonest and be a craphead. I like owning up to when I frickin' screw up. It's kind of a thing.
Nothing here.
If anyone saw this, it would. I hate to say it. It kind of feels like they might have just went through like a whole sitcom episode.
They did. They did.
I think we just made a whole sitcom episode, dog.
We kinda frickin' did.
What the hell what just happened?
Not even I know myself, and I frickin' will.
And then I said, "What's the deal with airplane?"
And then I said, "Get out of the voice chat." I broke his freaking radio. I did not know I could do that. What? That actually genuinely caught me off guard. I like showing like little details and finding stuff, but that okay, freaking sick, I guess.
Video games are magic. I don't understand how anyone makes a video game.
Not even I do, man.
Aren't you like through science? Didn't you go to college for this?
I did, and I've learned how to interact with the arcane arts, but not even I fully understand the depths that they go.
Damn.
Wait,
Level
okay,
1
so
wizard
I
moment.
need to... Okay, so I need to go to Shell 1, Strut C Dining Hall. That's where I need to head to. I would be able to cut across the EF connection bridge, but that's been destroyed, so I have to keep going this way to get the Strut C.
I'm shocked that Mothi was like, no, I get it. We're not going in a circle. Like, what, really?
Yeah, no, I honestly freaking fouled on his part. I'm just so used to the notion that he just dislikes talking to you that, you know.
I love talking to everyone. Even the people who hate me.
Yeah, that's why we talk all the time.
Oh, damn, you just said it, damn.
Hey, I can crack a lot of jokes.
My heart, you've broken it on Valentine's Day. That's crazy.
Is today No, it's not Valentine's
No,
Day.
it's not nearly February.
I don't care when Valentine's Day is. That's kind of the thing.
How many things can one person say they don't care about?
I don't know. You talk about it a lot.
That's true. You know what? I recognize that now. But it is funny that you're not the only person who says like I don't care about this and that. Like, this is something that I'm completely neutral about.
Who's that?
I did not mean to break his neck. Oh gosh, it happened again.
I think. I don't know. I've been thinking. Maybe it's worth taking chances to care about something 100% this side or that side. I don't know.
Okay, dodge. Right. Go. What is that? Stun grenade. I want to use that now before I die, please.
Right. Are you all right? Answer.
Raiden!
Raiden!
He just doesn't say it the same way Otacon does it. Does Otacon show up for this game?
Oh yeah, he does. I just realized that that's a different game over screen than the game over screen we got in the show. Oh, that's sick.
No, I mean like does Raiden show up after after part 2 of the game?
Otacon does show up, yeah.
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Maybe they should have said that this was DLC to the game, Raiden's part. Like you did get to play as Snake.
Well, that would have been a really freaking short game.
That is true, that is true. Like, they technically didn't lie, they just... That's the thing, that's the thing I find most interesting.
I think I did.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Maybe they needed to try harder to get you to connect with Raiden before they threw you into him.
Well, yeah. That or actually communicated what was going on.
In a way, I can agree and disagree with the players who were like, "This isn't what I asked for." Because like this, it reminds me of something else. Because like a lot of the times, an audience will ruin a show because they think they know what they want, and people, and then the creators always constantly create something as like this is what the audience will love. The audience will love this, that.
Happened
But
with
then
PUBG.
like,
Happened with PUBG.
yeah, but like the thing is, when people start doing that, they stop making games that they themselves like, or they stop making like media that they themselves like. And when an artist does that, then they lose interest, and then they aren't trying as hard, and then the game comes out wrong, or the movie is boring to watch because the person who created it themselves aren't even into it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm biased for the artist perspective.
I need to get this.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm like Team Kojima all the way. Because like if he doesn't make a game that he likes, the game turns out bad.
Yeah. Give me a second. I need to.
I'm sorry if this this hit you harder than it should have.
No, I'm just being a crap at Mothy, and I'll own up to it.
Hmm. Maybe that's what I should have said to him before he left.
Yeah. What? Did you have that sound effect play on your end?
That was me. Sorry, that was me. My phone had an alert.
Spooked me.
I think I got a text. It's usually nothing special. Yep. I'm fully engaged. I feel like that was stimulating as a conversation. I'm sorry if that hit you a different way.
No, it's not the conversation that's the frustrating part. It's the fact that I treated Mothy like a frickin' bad... I treated him wrong, and I feel bad for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he would have agreed.
Yeah. Well, he put himself on Do Not Disturb, which usually indicates that he's going through either a mood shift or something frustrated him enough to put him on D&D, so...
Oh.
I know his way of communicating enough.
I would not have noticed that. I'm always on invisible.
Yeah, I'm always on, like, Do Not Disturb, but he has his own way of communicating that, like, I'm familiar with. You know what? I needed some dialogue to actually freaking cheer me up. The Zone of Vendors box. Let's see. Colonel, you had something funny to say, buddy? Please?
I don't see a lot of adequate cover in that area.
There's some cargo on those conveyor belts. That's about it.
Oh yeah,
Good
you use the
thinking.
freaking conveyor belts
Right.
to go around
Take
the
cover
struts.
behind the cargo on the conveyor belt. Match your movement to the belts.
Oh, that's sick. Do you have any, like, comment on the box art?
Right. Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosives.
Okay, but exactly who is Peter
I
Stillman?
kind of forgot
Gotcha.
to focus
I'll look
on
him
the
up.
explosive
Hold on a
thing.
moment.
Frick. I kind of forgot that I was supposed to be using this. Going up to that. Frick. Wait a minute. Is my keycard even in my inventory? Oh yeah, it is. Opens doors when held in inventory. I don't even know if, like, it just automatically opens them now, or if, like, I have to have the keycard equipped so I don't have to do the keycard shuffle anymore. That is, like, a big freaking change throughout all the games that I've noticed, honestly. It's just...
Keycards are the biggest prevailing theme of Metal Gear Solid. There's never been a bigger issue that we have to debate over, but the keycards.
Kind of
Yeah.
cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
Cyborg ninja with a sword.
Whoa, is he back? Wait,
Are
is he
you
back?
hiding something from me?
Foreshadowing the literary device.
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen
Olga's
field gear
back.
like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it
Forgot
hard to
who
believe,
who's
though. I saw a man hiding
black
under
girl
a
who didn't
cardboard
get
box.
shot by bullets from the
On the
grenade.
connecting bridge to Shell 2.
Who's that black?
So you believe me this time?
God, who's the
Olga.
character
I've
before?
Olga, the woman who's talking right now.
No, the character from before who couldn't get shot by
Open it up,
bullets.
then.
The black one.
Freeze!
Fortune, right.
You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Who the hell is this?
Drop your gun!
Olga from the freaking beginning of the
Not
game.
a chance.
No, wait. Oh, wait. I think the lines are misaligned.
Yeah.
I thought that was a different character because a different voice came out. I think the video is lagging.
Oh, great.
Nah, that's fine.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich. How do you know? Unlike you, I've been briefed. She's not a Dead Cell? No. She commands a Russian private army. They must be the ones patrolling the Big Shell. That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Yeah, she was from the beginning of the game.
Yeah. I don't remember that much.
Yeah. So there's a bomb up here. Give me a second. Oh, box 3. Sick.
Oh. What's that?
I don't want to show off Philanthropist the Mothy, though. I actually do, because he finds that one cool, and I want to actually show off Sal. Because it showed you Philanthropist, and that's what got you hooked in the series.
Big ass tank. Let's go.
Well, Philanthropist, not frickin', the Shagaholic.
Oh wait, which one is that? I don't know what that
the
is.
bipedal one.
I don't know.
The, like, bipedal one that Pete fired, shot missiles.
Yeah,
right
it's a
on fire.
tank. I mean, a mech is just a tank. I don't know what you want from me. I'm just gonna call a
No,
mech a
that's-
tank.
Well, I don't care. It's just like a detail. That, like, I thought you were referring to Shagot. If you're gonna call them mechs tanks, then whatever. I don't care.
That's what they are. I mean, the Metal Gear
Yeah,
They're just,
sure, whatever.
like
I'm just
glorified
saying
tanks.
that, like,
Bipedal
frickin'
tanks.
I thought you were talking about the Shagahad for a few moments.
That's fair. That's fair. I still figure that like if they were used in combat, they would be used similarly to a tank.
They would be.
I mean, they
would be. That's kind of like how fiction usually depicts them.
Hmm.
Ah, sick Glamour. Probably never gonna use that because I don't want to kill more people than I already have.
I'm so fucking medieval brained. Fucking every single time I think about the claymore, I forget that. Oh yeah, that's also a gun.
Mine, not a gun.
Oh my! What the hell? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know.
Landmine.
I know. I just don't even know what the hell a claymore is. I thought I knew what it was. From the context, but then I was like, wait, no, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Like I'm not exaggerating when I say like I can't play a shooter because I would not know what ammo goes on what gun.
What the?
Be careful. There are claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Who's this?
Stealth-equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat.
Oh my god,
You mean
again.
from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone
Damn.
calling himself
And
Mr.
one
X
fan
just
of
contacted
Raiden
me.
in
Do
Metal
you know
Gear
anything
Solid 2,
about it?
that's rare.
And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you
It
think...
was liquid again.
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Or that.
Damn.
That actually freaking do this.
Exercise extreme boom.
I have the mine detector, right? Is that the only C4 here? I mean, there's birds there. That leads to shell 1. No, all these label shell 1. That's shell 1E. I think that's... Do I have... I think I might be stupid. Yeah, I need a mine detector. Where do I go to get the mine detector?
Make doubly sure you stay out of the enemy sight. If the radar goes offline, the sensor is useless. The C4s will become invisible to you again. I see a lot of...
Tank reactors that release crude oil containing massive quantities of underground disruptors. Fish that absorb them were eaten by sequels, which further concentrated in their bodies. What sort of outcome this lead to is currently unclear. It just shows that finishing the cleanup of oil spills does not mean that environmental restoration offers in there as well. Ah, yeah, it's a lower floor. Okay, good. I can go this way. That's some bigger stuff. Oh, there's the mine detector. Okay, good. Now I can get across the bridge.
Nothing here.
Okay, with the mine detector, I can now actually... Here we are. Perfect. A lot easier to go around these landmines than frickin' the ones in the,
Whoa, what the fuck? What the hell? What the hell happened?
Right, what's wrong?
I was back. That's all the trapdoors.
Raiden.
By the way, falling from like a height like that. Falling like a height like that into the water is lethal, by the way, just to inform you.
Well, yeah, I assume so. I mean, water isn't like a safety net.
Yeah, exactly.
If you fall into it fast enough, it's like concrete.
Exactly.
Also, if you fall off a boat, you are just gonna drown. It is cold, it is tough water to swim through.
Yeah, I still can't believe that, like, freaking trapdoors have turned from the world's greatest run-enter in the MSX games to, this.
Yeah.
Do we even have to say anything?
No, you just gotta walk over the trapdoors. You just gotta get through it.
Yeah, it's just, they're not even consequential anymore. I'm trying to, like, hang off the ledge. So I can train my grab, because I'd like to... Right, is this like one? Ah, frick. That's level 2. Okay, so I have to do the frickin' mine shenanigans first before I can get to Shell C. Wait, no, Shell C's that way. Well, no, that's Shell F. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. So, how's your day been?
I don't know. I woke up and picked up my brother from school, and now I'm here.
Actually, how's your brother been doing?
He's been doing all right. He is a little bit tough to work with for speech therapy here and there. I hear the last speech therapist wasn't the best fit. I don't think, because like she kept getting frustrated with him.
Yeah.
Nice weather we're having today.
Could be worse.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm starting to get why I like Kojima so much. He's a huge troll, and you know what? I respect him for that. He recognizes game. Man, I wonder if Kojima and hold on, search it up then.
There's somebody there.
Takahashi. Wait, is that the right name? Yeah, Kazuki Takahashi. And
I can carry these guys around and use them to get crap. Though I think that's only from dead bodies, don't know. Wait. Did I... Wait. Why am I here again?
what happened?
Am I that confused mentally that I let this happen? I'm not mad at being here, but... Has my brain gone this far into freaking idle?
Dude, I wish there was I knew if like Kojima and Kazuki Takahashi met. I feel like it'd be a very interesting discussion about storytelling. It'd be a very interesting intersection between you and I.
Yeah. Frick. I need the porn magazine. Ryan, you need to get
What
the
a
porn
plot point.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Nothing here.
I actually shot the radio while it was in his hand? That's sick.
Could you have done that the whole time, or is?
Well, that's still very precise of a shot. I only did that as an accident.
I'm starting to wonder because you've done it like several times now as Raiden, but you didn't do it at all as Snake. Does Raiden just have this ability
No,
that
I
Snake
think
doesn't?
I could have always done it because these are still the same Russian soldiers. It's just that, like, I never did as Snake. I never knew that I could do this.
It's either you got better at the game or Raiden just.
Probably just got better.
Because now I was curious, like, I wonder if that's just a Raiden specific thing that he can do.
Come on, Raiden, get up on the... You need to get the porn, Raiden.
That's such a strange plot line.
Seriously, the mag's good. The mag is genuine.
No sign of the missing man. Everything else.
It's a really good porn mag. I mean, like, it'll get you up and going in like 3 minutes. That's how good it is.
No, it's just a good distraction for guards.
Yeah, that's what we're saying the same thing. It'll get you up and going in like 3 minutes.
Nothing here.
How do I get in there? Nothing on this side. Nothing here too. Nothing here. I should be able to just climb over this. Because I know Brian can edge hang. Yeah, the guards are getting
Wait, is that
back
some?
up. Huh?
I was gonna ask if that was something that that only he could do. Like, is there any difference between Raiden and Snake in gameplay?
Well, I mean, Ryan can dodge roll. Snake definitely had something different. Ryan's just more agile than Snake. So yes, there actually is a significant difference.
Interesting.
Wait, I don't... Oh, you don't need to have the keycard equipped to go through higher level doors now. Okay, neat. Oh, finally. Okay, now, with this map, it should be a bit easier to navigate this. I should be able to navigate Shell F a bit better. I can go this way. That's a vent. Colonel, I'm gonna start playing Among Us now.
Not now. I'm playing Block Blast. It's not. That was not a good time.
Why do I have this headache? It's not even like a major one. It's just like very minor. What happened?
That's a you problem. No, I'm sorry.
No, it definitely is. Most definitely. It's just I'm wondering why it's a me problem. See, I'm
Autism.
super?
ADHD. It's one of the two.
Oh. Wait, Unremovable once attached to the SOCOM. Yeah, I'll attach it to the SOCOM. There we are. That's a suppressor for it. Sick.
Nothing here.
The grades got significantly less for horror themed.
Okay, there's gotta be a way to get in there. Question is, how do I get to that bomb? Because I know it's there. It's literally right there.
It's the enemy. It's the enemy. I need help. Who's there?
Leaving.
And there he goes.
Okay, frick. I'm gonna probably run in circles for a bit, mainly because, one, I want to see if I can actually get more crap out of this. Yeah, these suckers are gonna get a severe freaking, like, budget decrease. Oh, you can see the water ripples in the water once one of the frickin' drones fall. That's sick.
Hmm.
It's the enemy. I need help.
I missed the
Honestly, if my soldiers kept saying, "It's the enemy, I need help," and they kept saying the exact same thing, the same voice, I'd be like, "Do you?" Yeah. And then the scout goes down.
Oh, I can't use that wall of Lord's up, right? Stuns. Colonel, playing FNAF.
FNAF? Isn't that some sort of kids game?
You're playing Blockbusters.
Block Blast! It's a free... I can't even do the Block Blast ad. Should have said Raid Shadow Legends.
Get rid of us working. Oh, they can probably follow the blood. They can follow the blood. I know they can. Oh, that's why my life got so low. Oh, they're definitely gonna freaking kick in the door.
I've seen so many Block Blast ads, but I can't for the life of me repeat anything they say in them.
Yeah,
it took a long time for me to realize that's not because the ads are terrible, it's because I just have no fucking memory. I don't think I processed the information.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
I'm starting to see why morale is such an important thing in frickin' missions, because, like, I've genuinely taken a morale hit.
What?
It's the enemy.
That's unfortunate. Oh no.
Can't really use the box. Don't like up down.
Oh dear.
I actually first use a gun out of that.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor, strut A. Boost up security.
I am fumbling this so hard. Typically, it'd be a lot more competent, especially with the trank gun. Oh my
This is me playing Slay the Spire at like ungodly hours. It's like I thought I was on such a roll. How did I fuck this up?
morale is important no matter what you're doing. If you don't think you can do something, it's gonna impact your performance, like it or not.
This is me the entirety of college. Oh god. The
Yeah, well,
flashbacks.
the issue is that you never realized that this was an issue in college.
I thought I could burn it. I thought I had more candles to burn.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
I feel like crap.
Come on, dog. You gotta channel the ADHD mood swings.
Oh, I can crouch while
Never-
inside the locker. That's sick.
They never come in handy when you need them.
Are you kidding me?
It's the enemy. I need help. Oh.
Communications with the first floor, Strut A, have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Give me the map. Ugh. So I can actually freaking use the sensor for tracking. I just quit the title screen by accident.
No, don't tell me. How much?
I don't think I lost
Did you
much
have to save?
progress. I think it saved when I opened up the thing, but oh my gosh.
Oh, holy shit! I was gonna say, if that didn't save, that was gonna be like, like how much would you have lost?
I think I've like forgotten May's like most important lesson. To not do a stealth operation while preoccupied. I am preoccupied as crap.
This is the cost of stream.
This is Snake.
No. Wait, no. Don't. No, this is the beginning of the game.
The
all
texture
over
isn't
again.
far.
What? Oh no.
No, don't, no. Rose. Rose. You saved the game. Rose, I'm flat begging you.
I'm so sorry, dog. That's unfortunate. Oh no.
This is karma for being a douchebag to Mothy. I can't say that I
No,
don't
stop
deserve
saying
it.
that. That's not.
No, I do deserve this.
Brother, what the hell?
What? Actually having freaking, like, understanding that I did something wrong and using that to, like, mitigate the effects of freaking, like, a fail
I
like
don't
this?
see I don't see where the issue is. I don't see where you think you went so wrong.
Oh my freaking goodness. Rose!
You gotta sort that out in another way. You can't.
I want to play this game anymore.
I'm sorry, man. You can we can cut it off now if you want.
No one watched this
I
stream.
think you
I
might need a
think I'm
break.
done streaming for the day. I'm gonna go apologize.
All right,
to
man.
Mothy.
That's all right. I think you need a break. It's-
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
I've
boy.
lost
Oh.
progress far more than I can count, which means we're going through that again.
Yeah, no. If something like that happens, I would call it quits for a day.
One,
You have
I'm
to- you
already
gotta wait
mentally
for this.
preoccupied already.
Oh yeah, no,
Two,
that's TKO.
I can't keep playing this game in the mental state that I'm in. I'm sorry, I'd love to, but
Oh no, that's fine. That's
I quit. I hate being the kind of person to throw in the towel this early, but I physically do not have the mental energy to keep going. Thanks for watching to the 0 people that came to the stream. I hope you all have a good day.
Yep, I agree.